Hello, hello, hello. Let's see. All right. Should be live here. See if we're rolling. We should be good to go. How's everybody doing this evening or afternoon or wherever you're at, whatever time it is? How are y'all doing today? Let me see in the chat how everybody's doing. Let me know what's going on where you're at. All right. Let's see here. We got Niels Hahn in the house. We got Mr. Bob in the house. All right. We got Christopher Reed in the house. Welcome everybody to the live stream today. Today we are chilling. And I know it's up and down, and I know y'all don't like up and down, but that's what brings in the viewers and subscribers and everything. So that's what we're going to keep on doing here for a little while at the very least. That's what we're going to do. So let's see here. Let's see. All right. Good afternoon, Mr. Bob. Mr. Bob, hey, Mr. Bob, how's it going, bud? Welcome to the live stream. Glad you could make it out this afternoon to say hey. Definitely appreciate that. Mr. Bob has been a loyal follower for quite some time, so thank you. All right. Let's see what we got, everybody. Let's go and see what kind of questions y'all are asking in the chat and things like that. All right. So, let's see what we got here. Christopher Reed says, if you wanted to purchase 5 ounces, well, 5 ounces is quite a lot, but if you wanted to purchase 5 ounces of platinum this month, would you go for 5 ounce platinum pant bar at JM right now? Or 5 ounce, 1 ounce platinum Britannia coins? They're roughly the same price. Well, Christopher Reed, that's a tough one, man. Let me go take a look at that JM bar. Let's see. You said over on JM Bullion, they got a 5 ounce bar. I've always been a fan of the 5 ouncers, but they only come up every so often. So let's see here. Ooh, they got a nice Engelhard prospect around. That's pretty cool. I see what you're saying. 5 ounce Pamp Suisse Fortuna Platinum Bar. Well, the premiums on those, it looks like, are around, you're looking at paying about $1,020, $1,030, somewhere in there, $1,025 per ounce. And then if you go over to the, what was it, the Britannia on Monument Metals, you said? Hey, Runtime, haven't yet. I've just been so crazy busy, man. I'm just trying to get things scheduled. But I will send you an email. I promise you that, bud. I will. And then over on SD Bullion, you got, well, you said Monument, right, Christopher Reed? Well, honestly, Christopher Reed, there's 2 dealers right now with lower prices on the Britannias than Monument Metals. Over at SD Bullion, you got the Britannia for $991.64. Let me just double check that price. Well, $995.14, I guess. But yeah, honestly though, I'd probably just go with those Britannias if I'm being honest. Or Christopher Reed, what I would do is I'd buy a Britannia, wait a little bit, see next week's sales. Buy a 1 ounce, wait a little bit, see next week's sales. I don't think platinum's going to pop off in a week, but that's probably what I would do, honestly. Because if you get those shipments coming in week after week, you never know. The price could dip a bit and you could save a few bucks. I don't think it's just going to go off the rails in a week. So I'd buy 1 ounce this week, 1 ounce next week, 1 ounce the next week, 1 ounce the next week, 1 ounce the next week. That's what I would do, Christopher Reed. And a 10 ounce and a kilo Pamp. Yeah, those large bars are a little bit sketchy. I'm not going to lie. Not sketchy in the fact that they might not be authentic, but rather I personally think those 10-ounce bars are a little harder to move because once you get above that $10,000 threshold, the government really starts keeping an eye on you a little bit when you're buying and selling that kind of weight all at once. So those are a little bit more difficult to justify. If you're going to buy one of those 10-ounce bars, plan on holding it until you literally die. Maybe you even get buried with it. But that would just be my take on the 10-ounce and the kilos and stuff. But the 5-ounce, that's a really cool bar. I mean, don't get me wrong, but I would probably just get 1 ounce for 5 weeks straight is what I would do. All right, all right. Hey, Leah. Hey, Christopher. Hey, Arc Silver. Oh, Arc Silver in the house? Oh, wait, no. Niels Hahn, you're just letting us know about Arc Silver. I gotcha. All right. Let's see here. Ren Time said, do you have any video ideas I could use? Well, Ren, I'm not sure, man. For your channel, you would have to, I'd say something like someone who watches price to catch 10,000. Yeah, Christopher Reed, I get that. I mean, I get that point too. If you want to just buy 5 ounces right off the bat, I'd go with the Britannias. 5 Britannias is easier and more divisible than 5 ounces of platinum. So if you ever need $1,000 to replace the transmission on your car, you can sell 1 ounce without having to sell 5 ounces. There's just so many benefits to having it in 1 ounce form. Also, coins typically have higher premiums and stuff, especially the older the coin gets. Maybe you're not into all that stuff. I get it. Not everybody is. People just want to make stacking simple and easy, and I get that. But I'd probably still just go with the Britannias if you don't have any platinum or, whatever. They're probably just a better deal in my opinion. All right, what kind of video ideas could you use, Ren Time? Yeah, that's what I say too, Mr. Bob. If you had to sell, you would only have to sell 1 ounce, not 5 altogether. Hey, Zach Johnson in the house. Welcome, Zach Johnson. You are a loyal Gold Beast member. Thanks for being a Gold Beast member, and thanks for hopping in the live stream, man. I do appreciate that. Very, 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 very much so. So thank you for that. Thank you for stopping by. I did check out your Reddit you told me about. It's pretty cool. I haven't really made any comments or posts or anything in it, but it's a pretty cool little subreddit, man. Thanks for letting me know about that. So that I can sort of see what y'all are posting over there. Because y'all, it's always good when more and more people are talking about platinum, I'm telling you. All right. Much appreciated, y'all. Figured 1 ounce was smart. Yep, it definitely is, Christopher Reed. It definitely is. Ren Time videos. Honestly, Ren, one 1/10 ounce should you buy in May? Well, I know you like the variety and stuff like that. So, I don't really know. Maybe something along the lines of, well, honestly, Ren, a lot of people have been talking about it, and they think that the koala and the kookaburra, well, and as a matter of fact, I think the Perth Mint even states that the koala is going to be released in May. I don't know if that's every form, platinum, gold, and silver, or just silver, or what. But they do have on their website listed that the koala is going to be released in May. So you might wait for that, or you might just kind of scour eBay like you've been doing. I mean, you're real good with that kind of stuff, finding good deals and whatnot on the fractionals on eBay. So maybe you just do that and, get lucky and find something really, really cool that you can sort of add to your stack. But I'm not quite sure what I would suggest really at this point. You're really kind of building it up a whole lot with a whole bunch of unique pieces, man. Yo, hope everyone's doing well. Well, I hope you're doing well too, Zach Johnson. I definitely am. New koala, I'm excited. Yeah, I'm excited about the new koala coming too, man. I really, really am. I was lucky enough to get 5 of the little koalas before Liberty increased the price, but yeah, I mean, I'll probably hold on to these for at least a good little while. Kookaburras would probably be traded first if I was going to trade anything. As y'all know, my plan is to trade some of these fractionals once they get a little bit older and premium gets a little bit higher on them and stuff for like 1 ounce pieces and whatnot. My Brits ship in 2 days, but Money Metals is pricey. Okay, so you placed that order for the Brits. What do you mean pricey, money or Ren? Because that was if I remember correctly, that was a pretty decent deal on those platinum coins or those Britannias. Yeah, it's not too pricey on the Britannias. Hopefully, you get some good dates with that, Ren. I know Constitutional Stacker recently made that same purchase and bought Britannias from Money Metals. It looks like they're going for about 117.41, so that's not too bad a price. I mean, slow. Oh, they're really slow. Yeah. Did you pay with a check, Ren, or did you do like credit card, debit card kind of thing? Because if you did check, yeah, they are. Most of the online dealers do move very slowly when they're doing ACH, especially if you've never made a purchase from them in the past. That's just what they're going to do. That's how they do business, and that's just what they're going to do. So, yeah, you made the payment with the check. That makes sense. That makes sense. I might actually pick that up myself, especially if you get some queens in there. That'd be pretty cool because I still have yet to get back a queen 1/10 ounce. I've got a couple of the king, but I don't have the queen, which is unfortunate, and I'd like to at some point have that in my stack. Some of them older Britannias. When do you think the right time is to trade gold for platinum, or should you not even bother? I'm thinking 3 platinum versus 1 AG, but not sure. 3 platinum to 1 AG. Gold for platinum. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, yeah. I see what you're saying, Zach Johnson. If gold ever reaches 3 times 1 platinum, I'm trading gold at that point. Right now, I'm just holding on to my gold and not really selling or trading or anything. I'm a big believer in holding gold, but if it ever became 3 times platinum, that might actually be the time to trade. And if we're looking at the price right now, it's at $915.15 roughly for platinum. You'd have to reach a price point of around $2,800 for gold. It's definitely possible, I think. And if that were to occur, I think that would be a solid trade point for gold to platinum. Really, even at 2 ounces into 1 is a solid trade. I mean, people just aren't paying attention to this metal, man. They're just not paying attention to platinum. They're like, I don't know about all that platinum stuff. I'm not really into all that, yada, yada, yada. And so people just aren't buying it. But I think they're really kind of missing out and doing themselves a bit of a disservice, if I'm being honest. But yeah, so that's what I think. Man, these YouTube short form live streams are very strange. It takes some getting used to, that's for sure. As far as the angling and stuff, I mean, but it's all good. When do you think the right time is trade gold? Yeah, but that's what I think, Zach Johnson. I don't know that there ever is a right time. Even a 2-to-1 ratio, that's pretty solid, considering it used to be on the flip, where it was 2 platinum to 1 gold. That seems kind of crazy. I'm paying attention, Beast. Well, thank you. Mistakes were made. I do appreciate that very, very much. Paying attention to what exactly are you paying attention to? Mistakes? Or are you just watching and just kind of chilling and listening to me talk? Is that what it is? Which is cool if you are. Definitely cool. Paying attention to platinum. Ah, okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah, because I mentioned that most people, aren't paying attention. Yeah, a lot of people aren't, though, man. A lot of people are not. A lot of people don't believe in it. They don't trust in it. What's interesting is I watched a video on 2 is 1 that 2 is 1 came out with recently. And he was talking about how he went to like some meeting with SD Bullion and a bunch of the big name silver stacking channels. And they all asked him like, oh, what's your problem with silver? And he said, well, silver is okay, I guess. And like apparently everybody went off on him and stuff. Or not went off in a bad way, just like kind of told him that they all disagree with his view on silver. And that's kind of how I feel on platinum. I get a lot of comments talking about, you know, this, that, and the other, about why people don't really believe in the metal and stuff like that. So I kind of feel his pain a little bit with how heavy he is in gold and how much he believes in it and how much he doesn't believe in platinum, you know? Kind of interesting how that is. All right, we got 32 people watching the stream right now. Do me a favor, if you're on the phone, hit the 3 dots in the top right corner or just hold the screen with your finger and hit that like button for me. It really helps me out a whole bunch. You can hit the subscribe button and everything like that too if you want, but the like button just really helps me out. So please hit that. If you're on the computer, it's down below the video. And yeah, so thank you for that. All right. I love koalas, and you could trade 4 later for 5 because of premium. Yeah, you really could. You really, really could, Ren. You know, when you look at that first year kookaburra, that's what you see a lot of. That first year of the platinum kookaburra in 1/10 ounce, it really goes for a pretty decent premium. I occasionally see deals on it online, but it goes for a pretty decent premium. So yeah, that is definitely what I am paying attention to too, is the premium on the kooks. And what's interesting about the koala, Ren, is I reckon this will be the only year that the queen's going to be on it. Now, I know that she's on the old ones, but I'm talking modern year koalas. I'm pretty sure they're going to put the king on the new one. So there's only going to be 1 year with the queen on it. So I think that will have some type of numismatic value attached to it, I think. But that's just my opinion. I love koalas. Yep. 1/10 to 1 ounce platinum eagles. What is the best investment? Well, Lee, if you're looking at just platinum eagles, I would say stay away from 1/10 ounce platinum eagles. The 1/4 and 1/2 ounces can be found for reasonable deals, but the 1/10s are an absolute ripoff. I have one right here that I got for just way too crazy of a steal, but you almost never find deals like that. So, with that being said, stick to the higher denomination, higher amount of platinum per coin, 1/4, 1/2, and full ounce eagles. Really, full ounce is going to be your best bet, and eagles, 1/4 and 1/2s are pretty high, but not too bad on the premium. But that's just my opinion and my take, Lee Hale. And 3 grams is the great difference. Yeah, it is, Ren Time, it is. 3 grams, you know, every gram counts when it comes to stacking, especially higher value metals. You know, you keep adding them up, and all of a sudden you've got ounces. You've got a kilo at some point, and it just keeps going and going and going. And I sound like a very suspicious salesman who might be found on your local corner at about 3 in the morning. But, you know, it all carries over to stacking as well. All right. Zach Johnson said the mainstream isn't looking into platinum, but stocks online at JM Bullion and SD Bullion have been slowly going down. Interesting. Maybe big players buying it all up. Who knows? Yeah, that is very true. That is some very true statements, Zach Johnson. We are seeing some interesting stuff happen with inventory and whatnot. Stuff gets moved around. Stuff goes out of stock all of a sudden. And also the Platinum Eagle, right? A lot of people have said they're not going to mint the Platinum Eagle this year. Like even in the 1 ounce version, just the proof, which is kind of crazy to me. I don't know. I don't know that a lot of people are talking about that. I made a couple videos talking about it, but I don't know that a lot of people are talking about that. I know I've had some people say, no, they are going to release it, but I've also had some people say, no, they're not. And I've had some people say the mintage is going to be crazy low. So all 3 of those things are very interesting in my opinion. All right, mistakes were made said, when is it in favor? They will be all on our side, Beast. Yep, they sure will. They sure will. They'll all be on our side and they'll be like, oh man, how'd we miss out on this? And so, yeah, that is what they will be doing for sure. They'll be saying, I wish I had bought some platinum. The crazy thing about my live chat on this live stream is this is the only thumb it lets me post, which is just silly. I mean, no offense to that thumb, but like, I usually do the yellow emojis or something, but I don't know. Anyways, there you go. Hit the like button. But let's see here. I don't stack American stuff. Yeah, Ren Time. It's real hard to stack the American stuff because the Australian Perth Mint stuff is just so cool, right? The American stuff, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm a red, white, and blue American, but man, this Perth Mint stuff is just the coolest stuff. Why does Australia put out the coolest stuff year in and year out? It's like they cater to, well, they cater to stackers and numismatists at the same time. There you go, mistakes were made. All 6 thumbs, yes. All 6 thumbs should hit the like. But yeah. So let's see here. Let's see. America. Yep. Ren lives in America. All right. Zach Johnson said, I like 2 is 1 a lot. Very level-headed in his thoughts around PMs. I think he gets a lot of crap by other PM channels for being critical of silver, but he's not wrong about the 2021 silver squeeze failing. Yeah, I like 2 is 1 a lot too. I mean, he's got a phenomenal channel. He's really just kind of blown up overnight because he puts on such a good show. I mean, he's way better than me. I'll even admit that. But as far as his production quality and everything, I don't know how he does it really. I mean, it's very, very cool. He also just has that natural chill voice. I think he's got one of the best voices for a faceless channel. So overall, he's a solid dude. Even though he doesn't stack a single drop of platinum, I can appreciate his channel for sure. Mr. Bob said, Ren, maybe you could look at the PCGS and NGC registry and do a video about sets. Yeah, you could do that. Oh man, Ren Time, you're a patriot and you have the Declaration memorized. Very good, my friend. That's awesome, Ren. You're probably the only kid in your whole school who has that happen. Well, no, I think I remember you telling me you were homeschooled. I think, if I'm not mistaken. So you are the only kid in your school who has it memorized. Technically, I guess unless you have siblings or something, but that's pretty cool, Ren. That's pretty cool. I really wish a lot more younger kids would really do the same thing. I think we'd really be progressing as a society rather than seemingly regressing. All right. Platinum Eagles are the better dates. Are there better dates? Okay, and Platinum Eagles, as far as Platinum Eagles is concerned, yes, there are better dates that you can have. I don't exactly know what they are. I think around the 2008 crisis was when they really lowered the mintage. So probably any of your mid-2000 dates are going to be really, really good. I think the first year they minted it, it was really high, and then the second year it might have been really low. So you might look at that as well. Also, if you're looking for numismatic kind of stuff, platinum proofs are really where you want to be at. I know a lot of people collect the platinum bullion eagles, and that's cool because you can typically buy random years for a decent price, and then you might get lucky and get something cool in a random year. But I really kind of tell people about the platinum proofs if they want to go into the numismatic, mintage limit kind of deal. Please don't skip me questions. Tybee, did I miss something? Did you post something? I'm not seeing any questions to you, my man. What question did you have? I don't know if I posted in the chat or not. If it did, I'm sorry, but I'm not really seeing it, so maybe just post it again and I'll try to answer it, bud. But anyways, 2 is 1 is a werewolf. Yeah, he is. Does he even read the book? I think not, fraud. Yeah, right? He just puts the books in there to make it seem like he knows what he's talking about, right? 1/3. How am I missing Tybee's message? 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. Oh, I'm sorry, Tybee. I see it. What percent off investments? Wait, what percent off investment savings is platinum? What percentage of... So I think what you're asking is of my stack, what is the percentage of platinum, maybe? I'm not sure. I'm very heavy in platinum, right? So we're looking at probably more likely... Honestly, because I bought so much gold, well, not so much gold, but because I bought a lot of gold when I got back into stacking, I think I'm about somewhere like 45 platinum, 45 gold, and like 10% silver or something like that, which is kind of interesting. I think that's where my savings are as far as in precious metals. I think that's what you were asking, Tybee. I'm not sure. I apologize for missing that question. What percentage of investment savings do you own platinum? Sorry, English isn't my best. That's no problem, Tybee. That's no problem, bud. Again, as far as precious metals is concerned, I think I'm sitting somewhere close to about 45 platinum, 45 gold, and 10% silver. I think is where I'm at as far as my physical savings in precious metals. Now, I've got thousands in cash in savings that I'm moving into investments. But I think what your question was geared more towards was the precious metals. So platinum, gold, and silver. I think I'm 45% platinum, 45% gold, and 10% silver is where I'm sitting at right now. I'm obviously going to move more into platinum as time goes on because that's really all I'm buying right now. But that's what it looks like at the current time, if that makes sense. All right. Let's get into some of these other comments. I hope that answered your question, Tybee. If it didn't, I'll try my best to figure out what it is you're looking for. My siblings have it memorized too, and our entire school teaches it. So we all have it memorized. Very nice, very nice. We were going to Washington, D.C. and staying it at the White House for a field trip. Oh, very nice, Ren. That's very cool, man. I know I've visited. I've never been in the White House before. I think I've been by it, but I've visited D.C. at least once in my life. It's an interesting town, man. It really, really is. All right. You missed me. I said I plan on stacking when I run out of variety. Ah, okay. Okay. You plan on stacking when you run out of variety. Man, I'm missing like a lot of people. I'm sorry about that, y'all. All right, I'll try to. We'll try to get back in there and see if we can. Yes, it did. Thanks, man. All right, cool. Tybee. Oh, hey, Jim. Hey, how's it going, Jim? Welcome to the live stream. Thanks for joining. How many gold coins do you have? Well, let me look at my chart here. I have a chart with all of my portfolio on it that we can look at, actually. We are looking at a total of, the thing about how many gold coins do I have, they're like seemingly all different weights and stuff. So, but just so you can know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gold coins. Now they're not all the same weight. That's not 7 ounces of gold necessarily, but I have 7 gold coins, if that makes sense. 39 watching and 6 likes. Yep, smash that like button. Please, please, please do. Thank you so much. Mistakes were made for pointing that out. If you're on the cell phone, hold the screen with your finger, hit the like button, or hit the 3 dots in the top right corner and hit the like button. Really helps me out a whole bunch. If you're on the computer, just hit it down below. And thank you so much. All right, but yeah, I've got that many gold coins, Jim. So hope that answers your question. All right, we got Rentime back in here. Says, okay, so when I run out of variety, I will stack Brits because they are cheap. New koalas, whatever is the most recent, and kookaburras to flip. Yeah, that's what I do, Ren, essentially, is I kind of backed off the variety aspect. I could pick up different pieces for variety's sake, but I just can't get over how cheap the koalas and kookaburras have been from Liberty coins. 1/10 ounce platinum below 120 is just an absolute steal to me, and I just can't get past that. I can't bring myself to buy something over 120 when I know I can buy something under 120. Does that make sense? I hope it does. All right. So, looking at the gray sheet, Lee Hale says, wow, looking at the gray sheet, $100 Platinum Eagle, original government price, 1046, MS70, 22,500. I think he meant 2250. But double, wow, Lee Hale, nobody's paying that MS70 price. Yeah, Lee Hale, nobody's really paying. I don't really get into the gray sheets and the books and what PCGS and NGC says. But what we can do is we can do a little experiment here live on the live stream and see platinum 1 ounce American Eagle. Let's see here. Let's see what the lowest price, well, actually I can see on Fine Bullion. We'll see what the lowest price Platinum Eagle currently is. And it's looking like it is lowest price. All right, here we go. Bold Precious Metals currently has the Platinum Eagle for $1093.81. If we go and we check out eBay and we take a look at MS70 versions, we see the lowest price is for a 1 ounce MS70. Let's see if they even have any, because I don't normally see them on dealers' websites. Half ounce. Yeah, 1 ounce from Liberty, MS70 2021 for $12.14. So realistically, that slab with the 70 is going to add maybe 100, maybe 200 bucks on top of the fee, or on top of the value of the coin, but it's definitely not doubling it. At least, well, wait a minute. At least not a modern one. Now, maybe a really low mintage, 2008 or something, maybe would fetch some pretty decent premium, but you'd really have to find the right buyer. Date was 1997, sorry. Oh, okay, Lee Hale. Yeah, that makes a little bit more sense. I thought maybe you were talking about a different date. That very well could be, especially if that was the lowest mintage date. You're not gonna find a 97 in the wild and be able to send it in to get an MS70. So whatever exists of that coin, if it's only 1 or 2 specimens, you could actually be correct, but you're gonna have to find the perfect buyer for that, and that might get a little tricky. But that is pretty cool that you looked that up for us, so thanks for letting us know about that. All right, Rentime said, oh, and with dividends, will buy me my rare coins for fun. Oh, okay, yeah, that's cool, Ren. That makes sense, basically free money in a way. I mean, you had to invest, but that's a great way of looking at it, Spending the dividends to buy what you like and then spending money you actually earn to stack. That's not a bad approach at all, really. And I think being in sort of both categories, numismatic side of things and the stacking side of things, that's not a bad approach to kind of take, especially if you can find numismatic coins for low prices. That's definitely not bad at all. All right, we got 39 people watching the stream right now. Hit that like button, hold the screen down, hit the like, hit the 3 dots in the top right corner, go below this video on a computer or whatever you're on, hit that like button, really helps me out a whole bunch, and I greatly appreciate it. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, feel free to go ahead and subscribe. I do a lot of these live streams, or I try my best to, and I post a lot of long form, short videos, all different kinds of things. So definitely subscribe if you want more videos talking about platinum and other stuff like that. All right, 11:25. My guess was close. All right. I like old koalas. I'm a koala lover, and no one will change that. Hey, nothing wrong with that, Ren Time. Nothing wrong with that at all. Koalas are very, very cool, and I personally like the koalas as well. I really like the kookaburras. Obviously, you and I agree that the 2023 kookaburra is just not all that. They probably could have done a better design. I really like the 2024 kookaburra. Y'all have seen that. I've posted it on my channel. Let me know in the chat. Do y'all like the 2024 or do y'all not like it? I know some of y'all probably commented on that post, but do you like the 2024? I really like it. It shows like the kookaburra soaring away with like a snake in its talon, I think, which is way cooler than these two just looking at each other like, so, what'd you have for lunch? I don't know, man. Some worms, I guess. What'd you have? Yeah, same, man. And then here comes his buddy flying into 2024 like, hey guys, I got a snake. So it's pretty funny. I know one will change that. Gray sheets is just a reference. I use it only for numismatic. Yeah, that makes sense, Lee Hale. That makes sense. I know a lot of people use the gray sheets and whatnot to sort of evaluate their collection and stuff. So I'm not against using gray sheets and stuff, especially if you're into numismatics. I just know that sometimes the sheets and stuff can be a little off or whatever. But since you said 97, you very well could be correct on that one. Because that's probably a hard coin to come by in an MS-70 version for sure. All right, we're down to 30 people watching. Well, but we got likes up to 10, so that's solid. Thank you for that, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, do you have any YouTube growth tricks for me? Well, Ren, you know, I would say what's really kind of interesting about YouTube since I've been back and since before I was back was the introduction of shorts, right? I think it was introduced pretty soon before I left, but I never really posted any. I just stuck to the long form. I would say just continue posting and, you know, perhaps, I don't know. Again, it's a unique situation. I don't know what kind of social media you're allowed to have in your home or what your parents allow you to have. But if they do allow you on places like, you know, Facebook or Reddit or you know, Twitter or whatever, or Instagram, I would definitely get on those and, you know, relay your comment to or connect people to your YouTube channel through those social media platforms. That's what I've done. It's helped grow a little bit. Obviously, you want organic growth through YouTube. But if you get more people viewing your video, YouTube's going to say, this person's actually getting some views. Let's push it to some more people and yada, yada, yada. So that's probably my best tip. Hey, Nick Valentine, welcome, welcome. Hello, coins are your passion. Well, if coins are your passion, you're in the right place, Nick Valentine. You definitely are. Welcome to the live stream. I don't know if you've ever seen my channel or anything, or you just got here from the shorts feeds. But welcome, welcome, welcome. We appreciate having you here. Be sure to hit that like button on the live stream. It's 3 dots on the phone up in the corner, or just hold the screen and hit it. And you'll be good to go. But thank you for joining us. I appreciate it. Hey, Coins A to Z, welcome to the live stream. So glad you could make the live stream today. I do appreciate it very, very much so. Love seeing you come by. You've been a loyal follower of my channel. Well, thank you, Nick Valentine. I appreciate that, bud. I really, really do. Always refreshing to find a good channel. Yep. Yes, indeed. It is. It is. But Coins A to Z, man, I love seeing you hop in this channel or in this live stream because you've just been a loyal follower for I don't even know how long of my channel. And so thanks for coming by, bud. Greatly appreciate it. My tinfoil hat, welcome, tinfoil hat, welcome. I don't know if you've ever been in a live stream of mine yet. I know I've seen comments that you've put on my videos and stuff, but you like the platinum. Thank you, tinfoil hat. I appreciate that. I really, really do. And if you like the platinum, be sure you hit the like button so we can know how much you and other people like the platinum. All right, we're up to 11 likes and we got 34 people watching. Thanks so much, everybody, for the likes. I like the platinum. My new goal is 1 ounce platinum, year 1 stacking. Very nice, Rentime. Very nice. Yeah. Get that 1 ounce, bud. You know, because once you reach 1 ounce, it really just starts to grow and grow and grow from there. Once you have an ounce, it's a true, really feeling of accomplishment. When I got 1 ounce in the Perth Mint stuff, even though that wasn't all my platinum, just having an ounce to look at and sort of appreciate was very, very cool. I know you commented on that video I posted of the 5 koalas and the 5 kookaburras, but it just was very, very cool. Also, Ren, I would post like a bunch, as far as growing on YouTube, I would post a bunch of shorts. I'd post a short almost every day. It only takes like a minute to post, and you can just put some music and like your coins and stuff and just put a cool caption and just keep posting that like every day after school or whatever. It only takes a minute. You can do it from your phone. And once you have a bunch of these short videos and they start getting put in the feed and stuff, you're really going to gain a following, and then you can make more long form content and sort of get monetized and stuff like that. But that's just my tip to somebody new starting out is what it would be. Does the Royal Canadian Mint make those maples? Well, they used to make the maples with the old queen on them. These are Royal Canadian silver maples, actually. These are not platinum. Unfortunately, I don't have any platinum maples yet. Maybe I will one day. But these are silver maples that I got from my LCS. I believe these are dated 2000. So year two, they're about 24-year-old maples. But I got them for just the price of his random coins. So that was kind of cool. But you have a couple of those. Very nice, Nick Valentine. Very nice. Yeah, I like the old silver maples. They're really cool. They're really cool stuff. And I love the old queen version. I've never really been a fan of the old lady queen photo. I like the older, younger. I guess that makes sense. Man, English is tough. The younger portrait of Queen Elizabeth. This one, and I'd also like to get the ones where it like shows her shoulder, and I don't even think, or I think she has a crown, but I think it's even younger than this one, maybe. It's kind of cool. I don't know. It just kind of seems very vintage to me, if that makes sense. Even though I was obviously born before 2000, it just seems very cool, in my opinion. All right, 59 and climbing. Very nice. We got 59 people watching. All right. Well, everyone hit the like button. Please, please do that. Really helps me out a lot. If you're on the phone, just hold the screen, hit the like. Real simple. Or the three dots in the top right corner. That works too. It's true, Coins A to Z. No one else focuses on it. Platinum Beast, you're the only YouTube content creator I know of focuses on one of my favorite metals, platinum. So you'll always have my loyalty as a subscriber. Well, thank you, Coins A to Z. I appreciate that. I really, really do. I appreciate all y'all's support, man. I really can't thank y'all enough. Zach Johnson said, it's true, Coins A to Z. No one else focuses on it. Yeah, no one does. Every once in a while, you'll see someone make a video about it, but nobody really focuses on platinum. Especially the way I try to, at least, do. So, yeah. So, there we go. Let's see here. Let's see. How much money does YouTube pay you with your following monthly? Rent time, it's honestly not much. It's like $100 a month, dude. If I'm being honest. I mean, I do occasionally get, like, some super chats and super stickers and just membership stuff, but just strictly off ad revenue, I'd say close to $100 a month, right? So that's without doing live streams. That's without anybody donating anything extra. It might come out to about $100 a month if I'm lucky, right? Sometimes it's a little less, sometimes it's a little more, depending on how big my video gets. But this is really just kind of a side hobby for me. It's obviously not my main source of income. Yeah, $100 a month would be good for you, man. That would get you to about, $25 a week. And yeah, I mean, you being at your age, I don't think you have a regular job or anything, so your taxes would be near zero on, an extra grand a year or whatever. So yeah, it would work for you. It definitely would. You want it to be your career with baseball. Very nice. Very nice. I love looking at a little pile of 1/10 ounce kooks. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to see all together. All the kookaburras. I like playing with them every now and again. On my channel, I like to stack them up and stuff. I think we're sitting on what? Are we still sitting on 6 kookaburras? We got 5. Yeah, we got 6 kookaburras and 5 koalas. Hoping to pick up some more kookaburras here soon. So be on the lookout for that. But, yeah, it's super cool. Let's see here. Coins A to Z. Were you around YouTube back when DaVinci 15 was talking about silver on YouTube? Also around the time of FOFO or blog? I'm not sure what any of that is, Christopher Reed. Zach Johnson, rent time. Some football player got part of his salary in Bitcoin. Once you make the pros, maybe you can be paid in platinum. Wow, that'd be pretty cool. Tinfoil hat asks palladium ? Yeah, I don't have any tinfoil hat. They charge tax on that metal in my state, so I don't really buy that too much. I also don't know exactly where the price is going to go. A lot of people are saying that it's going to go below platinum. I think that is a strong possibility, and if it does, then I might pick some up if it's cheap enough, even with the taxes, or if I can find a private sale. But I don't think it's really going up. It could, though. I'll leave it open with that. it could just pop off again, right? This could be just a cooling off period and it pops back off and hits 3,000 again. But I don't have so much faith in that as much as I do in platinum, if that makes sense. Nick Valentine said the 2024 market has King Charles maple. Yeah, I know. I saw that, Nick. I saw all that. I saw that on Bullion Exchanges. I think had the platinum maple with the king. I think it's a cool little design, the maple with the king on it. One unfortunate thing about the king, though, is they'll probably never change his actual portrait because he will just always be old because he became king as an old man. I don't wish anybody passes away, but if he did pass away sooner rather than later, we would then have a younger king, and his portrait might change if he lives to be very, very old. So who knows what the future may hold. But it's kind of cool to see the design changes over the years. I've always been fascinated by that with the queen because she was queen for so long. So incredibly long that very few people ever knew a time where she wasn't queen. Very, very few people. So that's pretty cool. I do know gray is accurate on silver and gold. No, I don't work CDN. You're all good, Manly Hale. You're all good. I'll have to check out the gray sheets sometime. I will. I'll have to check that out. That'd be amazing. Yep, $100. That's good. Like really good for me. Yeah, that's solid, Ren. That's solid. I like the young queen coins the best. Yep. They are cool. They are cool. I'd love to see them do Princess Diana. Yeah, that'd be cool, Nick Valentine. I don't know if she hasn't ever been on a coin, has she? I don't know. I guess not. Or there might be some kind of commemorative thing. They typically do whoever's actually on the throne. Although I do have a Prince Charles Bahamian silver coin. I don't have it with me, but I do have a silver coin from the Bahamas that has Prince Charles on it. So I know they exist in some facets, in some places. There's no taxes on bullion USA Eagles buying or selling. Well, there is in my state, Lee Hale, as far as sales tax. Even if I want to buy a Palladium Eagle, I think the only way to get around it is buying direct from the U.S. Mint. I think if you buy direct from the U.S. Mint, there's no sales tax. But if you buy it from a dealer, which is typically where you want to go for a lower price, they do charge sales tax in my state for buying Palladium, even if it's a Palladium Eagle. Liz is the longest reigning monarch in history. Yes, she is, Zach Johnson. Yes, she was. Yeah. Yes, she was, Zach Johnson. You are correct. She was the longest reigning forever, and very few people ever even remember a time where she wasn't reigning. So it was truly, truly amazing to see how long that lasted and how long she went. I mean, it was something else, I tell you what. But yeah. All right, what is a good short topic? Well, Ren, I would say write down, here's what I would say for you to do, Ren. I would say write down, just brainstorm in your mind, think about topics you could talk about. I'll give you a couple here in a second, but think about topics you could talk about and write them all down and make like a bunch of 1-minute videos and then just schedule them out day in and day out to go off at like 3 or 4 or 5 p.m. or something, and just allow it to post throughout the week. So maybe like one day a week you could record like 7 or 8 videos and schedule them to release every day and just watch your audience grow in that manner, if that makes sense. So like for you, I would say, I'd make a video, maybe a 1-minute video saying, this was my first platinum coin I ever purchased. And now this is my entire stack. Like just do like a transition or something, or just slowly place your entire stack in front of you. And this totals half an ounce of platinum or whatever your stack is looking like. And my goal this year is to stack a full ounce. Will we make it? Who knows? But thanks for watching or something like that. You know what I mean? Like just real short, real sweet and to the point. You could post one about what do you think platinum's going to do. I think platinum's going to go up slowly over time, and my investment that I initially made will only continue to grow, and that's because that's what I see, blah, 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 blah. Just just it's really pretty simple to make shorts, and you can just kind of make them fun and interesting. That's what I look at shorts like, personally. But yeah, so that's what I think. So Coins A to Z said Diana has been on some commemorative coins, I believe. Well, that's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. Coins A to Z. Do you know for what countries? If I had to guess, I'd say it would be something like some very sort of niche country like Tuvalu or like Isle of Man or Barbados or something like that. Well, maybe not Barbados, but like I don't even know. My Prince Charles coin was from the Bahamas, so I bet that if Princess Diana's on a coin, maybe it's from the Royal Mint, but I would think it would be from some kind of unique sort of mint that doesn't really do traditional bullion in the sense that we think of. All right, all right, all right. There is in my state as well, Lee Hale. Really varies state to state. Yeah, it does, Lee Hale. It does. The sales tax definitely varies depending on the state you're in. They also tax copper bullion in my state, which is interesting. I guess they don't want us buying copper either, but that's all kind of a ripoff in my opinion, as it is. Nick Valentine, how the heck do dealers get mint sets cheaper? I really don't know. They must have some kind of deal with the mints. It just must be how it is. They must be able to call the mint and be like, hey, we'll buy all your sets or whatever. I don't really know. It is kind of frustrating, though. All right, all right, all right. Mr. Tanky said, what about silver? All right, I'm a silver stacker, Mr. Tanky, and welcome to the live stream. Or Tanky, right? Is that an I at the end of your name? I can't really tell. I thought it was an exclamation point for a second, but regardless, I do stack silver. As you can see, I've got some silver right in front of us today. I do stack it. I do have silver in my portfolio and stuff like that. I believe in the metal. I believe it has potential. I believe it can go up, and I believe it's a decent investment for sure. I'm not against it. I'm not against gold either, but I'm just a big, big, big believer in platinum. That's all it is. But I've got all three metals, and I continue to add to all three metals, and I'm a believer in all three metals. I just love platinum. So that's what I think. Coins A to C, I'm a lifelong registered Democrat, but I guarantee you that if Kamala ever became POTUS, I'd never buy a coin with her depicted on it. The Biden administration has done so much damage to the USA. Yeah, man, that is very true, Coins A to Z. That's very true, man. Well, luckily, U.S. law prevents living politicians from being put on money. So even if she became president, it would be a very, 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 very long time before she'd ever be on any actual official U.S. currency, unless she just had some crazy accident happen. So there's that. And that's kind of interesting tidbit. Just like President Obama's pretty young, I think. I don't know his exact age, but he's not that old. So even if he passed away and they decided to put him on a coin, it would be a very, very long time as well. I'm trying to think. I don't know how President Jimmy Carter's still alive. Goodness gracious. That is crazy that he's still kicking, especially after his wife passed and he's like the age he is. Man, I tell you what, that's crazy, crazy stuff. Yes, I think a niche country. Yeah, a very niche country would make sense. They put Diana on their coin. It's usually what type of countries do that kind of stuff. I wish I got the Barbados Flamingo coin. I do too, Ren. I do too. I'm really bummed I missed out on the Barbados Flamingo. Really, really kind of bummed on that. I didn't expect it to sell quite as fast as it did, and I was a day short, or $1 short and a day late, I guess, as the old saying goes. Wait, $1 short and a day late, right? Is that the saying? I don't even know at this point. All right, all right, all right. Yep, it is in the Constitution. You're correct, Rentime. You can't put any living politicians on any U.S. money. They have to be passed away. Are there any colorized platinum coins? Well, Lee Hale, there have been people or companies who have colorized stuff like the eagle. I recently saw one of those on eBay. I think even Golden Eagle Coins has it for sale. Some company colorized the eagle, the platinum eagle, at some point. It wasn't done by the U.S. Mint per se, but there have been platinum coins that have been colorized. I don't really know why. I've never been a big fan of them or anything, but that's just what I have seen in the past. Nick Valentine, I got about 40 ounces of silver. Solid, Nick Valentine. Solid little stack you got there. 2 tubes of like 20 ounces or something like that. That's very good. That's a very good foundation or starting point to anybody's stack, really. That's more than a lot of people have. I'll tell you that. Hey, Shadow Work, welcome to the live stream. Thanks so much for joining today. Glad to have you here and being a loyal member of the Gold Bee Squad. I do appreciate that very, very much. All right. Have you seen the Tuvalu 1/10 ounce horse and 1/10 ounce platinum coming? They were minted in 06, 08. I haven't, Rin Time. I have not seen those. But I'm sure they're very, very cool. They can't have a special name of power either. Ah, interesting, Ren. Interesting. So they can't, I guess they can't be like Speaker of the House or something like that, I reckon. Or a vice president or leader of the Senate or a Supreme Court justice. Maybe. You might be able to put Supreme Court justice. I don't know. That'd be kind of cool if they did a justice series of coins. I think that'd be actually really, really cool. They should do that in platinum. Like the platinum proofs, they did the justices. And that'd be really cool, I think. Let's see. President Carter has crazy stamina. Yeah, he does. Oh my goodness. Because he is so old. And his wife passed away, what, last October or November? I don't know what he has to hold on for. Like, he's holding on for dear life. It is crazy, crazy, crazy stuff. He's just holding on for dear life. Nick Valentine, the amount of unofficial bullion and bills Trump is on is astonishing. He might make it on the mint one day. Yeah, very well could. Honestly, you know you know what Trump really reminds me of, President Trump? He reminds me of Andrew Jackson, the president that is the reason that the Democratic Party uses a donkey as their symbolism. Look it up. I'm not making this up. I'm not even getting political on this channel or anything. I never really press any of that on my channel. But President Andrew Jackson was very much hated by a lot of the elites at the time, but he was absolutely adored by average common folk. And you can kind of see a lot of similarities to Trump in that mannerism. So you never know. He could end up on money because he's just so loved by so many. I'm not saying I necessarily love him, but I know that he has one of the strongest followings any politician has ever had, at least in my history. So it's interesting stuff. It's interesting. Very, very interesting. All right. Trigger Live. Trigger Live. How's it going, bud? Welcome to the live stream. Thanks for joining. You need to sell a 1999 Mule Die era reverse penny. Well, I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know how many people would probably want to buy that in this live stream, but, you know, that's pretty cool that you have that. I don't even know what a Mule Die error is. Reverse penny. Sounds interesting, though. Coins A to Z said, Jimmy Carter will be 99 years old in 2024. Yeah, he will. That's just crazy, crazy stuff. Man, that is... What a life he's had, too. Because he's been president, right? We call former presidents president. So he's been technically president for over half his life, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Should be about over half his life. And that's just crazy to me. That's just absolutely astonishing. I need to sell 19. Everyone hit the like button. Yeah, red light. Welcome, red light. Or red-ite. Or red. Yeah, red light. Red Light 34, thanks so much for joining the live stream. Yeah, everybody hit that like button. Do me that huge, solid favor. If you're on the cell phone, just hold the screen, hit the like, or hit 3 dots in the top right corner. If you're on the computer, the like button is just down below. Thanks so much for hitting that like button. I appreciate it greatly. Yeah, Trigger Life. I don't think you're going to get anybody to buy your penny in this live stream chat, if I'm being honest. I'm just going to be honest with you, bud. Oh, Zach Johnson dropping the Platinum Eagles in the chat. Thanks so much. And the Fires. Thank you, my friend. All right. Everyone hit the like button. Yes, indeed, Red Light. Thanks for joining the stream and just telling everybody to hit the like button. I appreciate that very much. Yeah, Trigger Light, just don't spam like the penny up in the chat, man. Like, I don't know. I just don't think you're going to get too many bites in this chat. All right. So Shadowwork said, I just posted a colorized dollar bill on my Mercari store, titled it Funny Money. Very nice. Uh, Shadowwork. That's pretty funny, actually. Mercari store. Man, that's an interesting place. I haven't thought about selling stuff there. I'll have to check out Mercari. I've heard a lot about it. I've seen it in advertisements, but I haven't looked at selling stuff. What would you trade Platinum Beast for a 2022 Kook? Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what I would trade. I mean, I'd probably trade. I don't know. I'd have to see about that, Ren. I don't know that I really have much I really want to trade right now. But I'll have to think about that. You're itching to trade? Or itching to trade, I think you meant to say. That's a solid little 2022 kook you got, though, Ren. That's pretty cool. You got that backdated kookaburra. Trigger life. You could just write that once. Doing it over and over again is spamming. Yep. All right, Lee Hale said, have you seen modern commemorative 2022 W purple only colorized coin USA that I know of? Oh, Purple Heart? Wait, commemorative. Have you seen that? No, I haven't seen that commemorative, Lee Hale. Is that a popular one? Yeah, exactly, Shadowwork. That's exactly right. That's how the Democratic Party got the donkey as their animal, was President Andrew Jackson. It's crazy. Crazy story. Interesting person, I guess, but it's just crazy stuff. But I just can't help see the similarities between him and Trump as far as the following and the dislike versus the like, right? It's interesting. Interesting. Those Platinum Eagle emojis are cool. Yes, they are. Drop those in the chat. Thanks so much, Zach Johnson. Zach Johnson's a really cool guy, y'all. For sure. He is, I believe, the administrator of Reddit Wall Street Platinum. I believe. That's the email he sent me, at least. I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So y'all should definitely check that out if y'all are on Reddit. Wall Street Platinum, I think, is the Reddit. I believe that is the case. Yes, indeed. Let's see here. Wall Street Palladium. What in the world? Yeah, Wall Street Platinum. All right. Lee Hale, yes. Shadowwork said, really wouldn't recommend colorized eagles unless you're just in love with the print design. Yeah, I agree, Shadowwork. I agree. Colorized eagles, they typically just go for less than a non-colorized coin. A lot of people don't really like them. It's kind of an art thing. It's kind of a piece of art, I guess. If you really enjoy it, hey, more power to you. But resale on those things are really kind of rough. A lot of people like their coins in as best shape as possible. And a lot of people see that colorization as sort of taking away from the initial luster of the coin. So yes, indeed. All right, we got 15 likes on the video. We got 28 people watching right now. We've kind of fluctuated a lot in how many people are watching the videos, which is okay and understandable because people are just strolling through their streaming platform. But nonetheless, if you could hit the like button, I'd greatly appreciate it. You posted 2 shorts today. I know, I did that on accident, Ren Time, actually. That's pretty funny that you actually noticed that. I posted one and then I switched the date around. This has been a very off day for me, for sure. I've got 2 long form videos coming out. If you're a Gold Beast member, you already can watch them. But if you're not, you'll have to wait until, I believe, Tuesday and Friday is when those videos will come out. But as far as the shorts, yeah, I posted 2 today. I kind of dropped the ball a little bit. It'll be interesting to see how they perform, though, if they compete with each other, if they just split the views down the middle. Either way, it's no big deal. Short videos are really kind of impromptu and don't take a whole lot of work, so I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, the top right of the screen, right about here, there should be 3 dots to hit. If you hit those, you'll come up with a selection to like or dislike or subscribe and all that stuff. Hit the like button, just helps me out. You can also just hold the screen with your finger and the like button selection will pop up. So that's what it is. Platinum Beast has been pumping out the content. Yeah, I've been trying to come up with some interesting stuff to talk about with y'all. I know people like you, Shadowwork, you typically like watching those videos when they release for Gold Beast members like yourself. And I try to post them up, you know, when I can. And I try to put out as much content as I can. I've got a lot of stuff that goes on in my life. I do a lot of work and stuff, so I typically only get 1 or 2 days a week with enough time to actually create some content, but I'm going to keep doing it for as long as I possibly can. But Ren Time, I'll have to send you an email on some topics once I get to thinking about it a little bit that you could probably do some shorts and stuff like that. For sure. So make shorts daily. Is that spamming? No, not at all, Ren. Not at all. I almost post a video almost every day. And shorts every day is definitely not spamming. When I first started YouTube, I used to make long form videos and I'd post one every single day. I did that for an entire year to reach monetization status. What you really want to do, Ren, is you want to get those 1,000 subscribers first and foremost, and then you want to reach the 4,000 watch hour. The 10 million views on shorts, that's quite an accomplishment to achieve. So I'd go with the long form watch hours. But once you reach that 1,000 subs, is when you're really going to see your watch hours start to climb and climb and climb. It does take a little while, don't get me wrong, but it's kind of worth it in the end to just kind of make it as part of your hobby. And the cool thing about it is even if you don't post videos anymore, you'll still make money off your old videos and stuff. So even if you need to take a break or whatever, YouTube will still start producing money for you. I can remember when I quit YouTube for a while, I was still getting like $50 a month and I hadn't posted anything in that entire month. So that's kind of cool as a form of passive income, if you will, for doing nothing, literally. But yeah. Daily shorts are not spamming. I wouldn't say so. I don't think that's a bad amount at all. If you're doing it every hour or something, yeah, it's kind of annoying, and I think it's going to eat into your last short. But really, most of your views are going to be viewed in the first couple days of your video release anyways, so posting every day is not that bad. All right, Lee Hale said, our modern Eagles are USA are boring. Enjoy seeing other countries' creativity. Yeah, I agree. I agree with you, Lee Hale. I mean, Perth Mint puts out some creative stuff. What's another good mint? The Royal Canadian Mint has had some bangers in the past. But the U.S. Mint puts out the most boring stuff. I tell you what, when you look at, when you take a look at commemorative silver dollars, they usually just end up in a big box at a dealer's website and they just sell them random date. Same with the gold. How many times have you seen those modern gold quarter ounces or whatever for spot or almost spot price, right? And the mint sold that as a premium, at a premium, and it ends up in some dealer's spot deal. It's like, it's typically because it's just not popular, the stuff they put out. It's very disappointing most of the time. So I agree with you, Lee Hale. I agree. Other countries do have very, very much better designs and a lot of things. The platinum proofs are cool, but other than that, I'm not so sure. Coins A to Z, colonization on coins can be one, as a part of the design, or I think you meant to say colorization, and two, an aftermarket application such as enameled and artificial toning. Yeah, that's true, Coins A to Z. Sometimes colorized coins can be a part of a design. But a lot of the times it's just a sort of a scammy kind of QVC thing. Get this rare painted silver eagle for $50. It's like, really? And then it just ends up in some dealer's junk box. I'm 3 from 400. Very nice, Ren. Very nice. You're closing in, bud. You definitely are. Shadowwork said, it's hard to describe metal's appearance without saying either silver or metallic. Yeah, it is. It very much is. Yeah, that's very true. And what's funny about that is even platinum is a silver color, right? I recently made a video talking about that only the Gold Beast members are able to see right now, but y'all will be able to see it very soon. But yeah, I mean, even when you talk about what color is a platinum coin, you don't say platinum as a color. You say silver typically, or you would, I guess, which is kind of funny. It's hard to keep posting when people don't watch. Yeah, I get that, Ren. I get that. I really, really do. It's very discouraging, for sure. But you know, it's mainly it's mainly just a thing you got to kind of find out where everyone's at. And like I said, try out other social media platforms. Again, I don't know what your parents allow you to have, but if they let you have Instagram and Reddit and stuff like that, then those are great outlets that I've found. Let's see. Stupid autocorrect. Yeah, autocorrect will get you every time, man. Zach Johnson, Shadowwork, Platinummy. Platinummy? Platinummy. Interesting stuff. Coins A to Z, nice. Platinum Beast, what's your favorite video of mine? I love your unboxing. I really like, I love all your Platinum videos, man. I really do. I also like your videos where you talk about your investments in stocks and stuff like that and dividends. You've got a really good channel, man. And I kind of wish I went with the face reveal initially. Who knows? Maybe I'll be one of those people who finally reveals my face. But I think putting your face on your channel really helps it a whole lot. So I think that's a good thing. I know YouTube gets weird since you are like a minor, and so they don't let comments be put on those videos and stuff, which is kind of unfortunate. But overall, I really like your channel, man. I really like the design of it. I'll have to go back and really look at it a bit, and maybe I'll send you an email on some thoughts I have, bud, for sure, on what you could do possibly to help grow your channel. Maybe silver is a platinum color. Very true, Coins A to Z. I didn't think about it like that, right? Maybe we've been calling it silver as color, but maybe we need to be calling it platinum as cover. As the color. Interesting. We call almost any shiny metal silver, though, but maybe actually it's platinum in color. I wonder what the shiniest metal in the world is, naturally. I'm sure you could polish up anything to make it shiny, but I wonder what the shiniest metal in the world is. I wonder if that's even something you can kind of grade, if you will, or even put in a category of its own. Keep at it, Rand. You never know when the algorithm will throw you a bone. Yes, indeed. Shadowwork. Yes, indeed. A to Z. Yes, I often remove from Silver Eagles painted. Aftermarket. Ugly. I use zip tie paint remover. Or zip stip paint remover. Nice. Nice, Lee Hill. Very cool. Very cool. Coins A to Z. You can do an AI face reveal. Yeah, I could, I guess. I guess I could do an AI face reveal. Actually, you know what I should try to do? I've seen some people do that whole, like, what are those things on the iPhone where you can do, like, a fake face? I feel like my real face would pop off in it, though. But that would be kind of cool, maybe, to do. You comment a lot. It really keeps me motivated. Well, thank you, Ren. Thank you. Have you posted recently, man? I don't even know. I don't even know if you've posted anything. Well, I think the last video I watched of yours I couldn't comment on. I think YouTube disabled it, unfortunately, which kind of stinks, but... oh, okay. Let's see here. Let's see. Videos. Oh, no, I haven't seen the baseball stuff. Oh, wait, no, I'm on the Ren time stuff. I need to be on the Ren stocks. Because that's the channel I really follow. Let's see here. Yeah, I saw that Kookaburra. Yeah, that was a good video, man. Yeah, that was good, man. You'll grow. You'll get there. You will. Oh, I like an AR avatar. Don't do the face. Or don't do the face. Or no face. Ren time is just baseball. Yeah, I got you, man. I got you. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Platinum is way more dense than silver. Yes, it is. When you hold a 1 ounce silver and you hold a 1 ounce platinum right next to it, you can really feel that difference in density. It is for sure something very, very different. unlike anything I've ever held before, for sure. And so it's pretty cool to see the difference in the densities of the metals. I think it's pretty cool, at least. But only face or no face. AI sucks. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the AI either. But I don't know. It could see. I could see how it could work, I guess. I only use it to draw Shrek. Very nice, Red Time. Ooh. I like to see the AI version of Platinum Beast. I imagine a robot made of platinum. That'd be pretty funny, wouldn't it? That'd be really funny. Doing like a platinum made of robot, or a robot made of platinum. Or what if I was just the platinum eagle design, right? And I don't know why these live streams never want to focus when I put stuff close. But what if I just made an AI version of a talking like Liberty head, like, "Hey everybody, Platinum Beast here." But she's a female, so I guess that wouldn't really work. That'd probably be pretty odd. I might start attracting a more unique type of crowd. So maybe I'd have to think of, let's see. Oh, I guess I could do King Charles on the, but the thing about that is their faces are all sideways, so that wouldn't really work. But that would be absolute. I feel like that'd be hilarious, and that would draw people in just because of how ridiculous that would be. If I did like an AI King Charles, like, "Hey everybody, Platinum Beast here," and it looks like King Charles. Oh my gosh, could y'all imagine? That would be insane. Hey Carter, welcome to the live stream. Thanks so much for joining. Be sure to hit that like button. What size is that Liberty? I reckon you're talking about this one right here, this American Eagle or American Platinum Eagle. This is a 1/10 ounce Platinum Eagle coin. This isn't the only Platinum Eagle I have, but it is the only one I have with me currently. But this is 1/10 ounce of platinum, and it's an American Eagle, and it's dated 2001, which actually is kind of interesting if you think about it. 9/11 happened in 2001. So this is kind of a significant year. I don't know what the mintage number is, but the year is kind of significant. In fact, we could probably actually look up the mintage number and see if it's a reasonable date. Let's see here. American Platinum Eagle mintage. Let's see. All right. Let's see here. American Platinum Eagle. Let's see if we can find the mintage on this thing. Where? Oh, here. Well, American mintage. Well, all right. I reckon we could go to the Wikipedia page. Carter, I like your name. That's my brother. That is sick. Oh, thank you, Carter. I appreciate that, bud. Yeah, it is a very, very cool coin. And these coins typically go for a much higher premium than the larger coins. But I got this one for really a steal of a deal. I think it was about 140, and that's unheard of on 1/10 ounce Platinum Eagles. So this was a solid, solid deal for sure. I'm trying to see what the mintage number on it is. Okay, 01, the 1/10 ounce was a mintage of 52,000. So it was much more on the higher side. Not the highest ever, but definitely higher than most. It's just about the third highest mintage. So nothing special in that year. But it's still a pretty cool coin, in my opinion. So I'm going to keep it in the stack probably forever. Thanks, man. That's cool to know, Ren. Yep. That's a great deal. Yeah, that was a great deal, Shadow Work. That definitely was. I'm really super stoked I was able to get that price on a 1/10 ounce Platinum Eagle. All right, we're looking at about 26 people watching the live stream right now. Thanks so much, everybody, for joining. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Really helps out the channel a whole bunch. Coins A to Z. I'm a big fan of the Silver ATB series. One of the best series ever produced. Yeah, I was too, Coins A to Z. I really, really was. I had so many of those bullion coins that I ended up selling, unfortunately, like a goober. But yeah, I had so many of those coins, and I was a huge fan of that. A lot of people didn't like it, though. For a long time, actually, I can remember, maybe you remember this too, Coins A to Z. Those ATBs were going for less premium than Eagles at one point. I mean, they were dirt cheap for those things. And now you can't find them anywhere close to Eagle pricing. In bullion form. I know the burnished version always went for a premium, but in the bullion form, they used to be dirt cheap. A lot of people didn't like them. I don't know why. I don't know if it was the face value. I don't know if it was just the size, and they weren't easy to put in like tubes or something. I really don't know. But I thought it was a solid series for sure. And I kind of wish the U.S. Mint would do something else like that, honestly. Maybe, I would be cool with the parks or the women quarters that they're doing now. I know a lot of people had wished they did 1 ounce versions of the ATBs rather than the 5 ounce, but I feel like they weren't prepared for the demand that would create for those coins. So I feel like the 5 ounce was good in sort of putting a balance between the two. All right, Shadowwork said, I thought the 5 ounce silver quarters were funny when I first saw them. Took me a while to realize that our version of bullion bars. That's our version. Yeah, it was. It was basically like our Britannia bar. Wish I could get them at bullion prices, though. Yeah, they're hard to come by these days, man. They really, really are. What if I make a short of me just stacking my metals on each other with that? Yeah, that'd work in time. If you made a short of you stacking your metals on top of each other, put a caption at the top, say, this is what wealth looks like, right? Put that caption. This is what wealth looks like. And stack your coins and put some catchy music in the background. Make sure it's not obnoxious. But if you've watched my shorts, you see I just find like a cool beat or something and just put it in the background and just say, this is what wealth looks like. Put that on there. And some people will say, some people might comment, stuff like buying coins is a waste of money or cool coins, man. You're going to get haters. You're going to get lovers. Try not to pay too much attention to that. But yeah, you can make shorts like that. And shorts can go all the way down to like 15 seconds long. They don't even have to be a minute long. So just as long as you get people watching and subscribing and stuff, your channel will grow, man. Your channel will grow. All right. And use the song We Built This City. Yeah, that works. We Built This City song would work. Yeah, I never understood why some people didn't like the ATB series. I love the size and topic. Yeah, I did too, Coins A to Z. What I really liked about the ATB series was each state had their own coin. I mean, it was super, super cool. Everyone could get behind that. Everyone could enjoy that because they're like, oh, like in my state, Georgia, oh, Cumberland Island down there on the coast. Yeah, I've been around that area. It's beautiful. Or if you were from a different state, you could say, oh, yeah, that's what we're known for. That's pretty cool. I've been to that place, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, I loved the ATB series. I really, really did. Royal Mint 5 ounce silver coins at least were given a $500 face value. Ours got 25 cents. Yeah, that's very true, Shadowwork. That's very true. It's just people who hate on a kid. Yeah, I mean, some people are just terrible, man. I'll tell you what. Some people just have nothing better to do with their time. But you gotta have a little bit of thick skin on that, Ren. Even I've been guilty of kind of reacting to those comments, but I try my best not to, and I've tried my best just to do my own thing, basically, and just kind of roll with it, All right, Mr. Bob, watch the copyrighted songs on your videos. Well, the shorts, they allow you to have the copyright because they're so short. You just have to put the music, you have to click the music from the YouTube library. Shorts are a little different, Mr. Bob. So there's a huge library of music, and you're allowed to use it, and as long as it's linked at the bottom of the short, I still make money, albeit very little, but I make a little bit of money on my shorts, even with those music clips at the bottom. So the shorts are a little different. The long form content, they don't want you using any copyrighted music, but the shorts, they do allow it a little bit. All right, Coins A to Z, the Platinum Beast. Maybe someday I'll do a video on some of the other platinum coins and metals I own, other than my APE videos. Yeah, you really need to, man, Coins A to Z. I don't know why you don't post content. Have you ever mentioned that? I mean, I know you did, but like you just kind of posted some videos and then just quit posting. Did you just find it to be not fun in your opinion? That's cool if you did. But I'm just curious about that, why you posted a few videos and then didn't post anymore. I'm recording it. Very nice, Ren Time. Very nice. Let's see. Shadow work. Or maybe it was $200 face value on the Royal Mint 5 ounce. Can't remember. Well, anything's better than 25 cents face value. Oh, man, that was just so funny. I thought it was hilarious on the ATBs. 25-cent face value. Absolutely hilarious. For sure, for sure. Let's see here. Maybe it was $500 face value. Seriously, for silver? Yeah, was it silver shadow work? Oh, $200. Okay. Because $500, but $200 is almost what it cost 5 ounces of silver cost anyways. So that's crazy they put a $200 face value on it. I'm a bit of a conspiracy theorist. I don't think it was a coincidence that they put bats on our quarters in 2020. Yeah, that was hilarious, man. And I saw that coin go up in value. I think that's kind of settled off a little bit, but that coin that ATB was hard to find because of that conspiracy theory. They put a bat on the 2020 coin, and everyone was like, this doesn't seem suspicious at all. That was so hilarious. That was just absolutely hilarious. The 5 ounce ATB fit perfect in my hand too. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I got pretty big hands too. I'm actually a very short guy, but I've got big hands for my height. I can palm a basketball, and I'm only 5'6". So do that math as you will. It's kind of crazy, but yeah. So the 5 ounce ATB really fit really nice in my hand too. It's a lot of work to create types of detailed videos I like to create. Coins A to Z. I see. You're a very detail-oriented man. And that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. But that's cool. Nothing wrong with that. Shadowwork said, I just remember people saying the Royal Mint actually put a face value over the actual value for once, and that people in theory could spin them for a profit. Well, I guess that is true, and that is interesting. But I wonder... eventually that would cause, I feel like that would cause their country inflation. Now, if they only minted a few of them, then of course not. But if they minted enough of those, that would just create more inflation, I think. If my mind is working correctly when I'm thinking about that, it's almost like printing money, but in the opposite direction. That's crazy. I guess it's like printing fake money on real money, but for more than what that real money is worth. Money inception, I reckon. All right, we got Lee Hale in the building. When buying platinum, do you recommend mint coins or private mint rounds? Interesting. Ooh, we got 43 people watching the live stream right now. Thanks so much, y'all, for watching the live stream. Hit the 3 buttons in the top right-hand corner. That helps me out a whole bunch. Or you can hold the screen with your finger and hit the like button when it pops up. I do greatly appreciate y'all doing that for me. And if you're on the computer, just hit the like button down below. It's real easy. It's real normal, like your normal live stream videos. And we can keep this show rolling. But Lee Hale said, when buying platinum, do you recommend mint or private mint rounds? So I don't know that there are too many private mint rounds. I know there's been a couple manufacturers mint them. However, realistically, in the world of platinum, coins are really probably your best bet. Well, really, 1 ounce bars are probably your lowest premium and your best stacking material. But as far as the rounds, some people get into like the Engelhard rounds. I'm not so sure about the Johnson and what have you, Lewis and Clark stuff I've seen. That stuff seems kind of cool, but I just don't think it's very desirable to most stackers and stuff and numismatists. So I think platinum coins are your best bet. In silver, a lot of creative private mints have been created and put out some very cool stuff. So that's a whole different ball game over there. But as far as platinum is concerned, there's not really a whole lot of offerings in the private world. And even of those that do exist, I still think coins are really where it's at right now. Do I like 1 gram bars? Well, I only have 1 Ren. And personally, I'm going to be honest with you. I tell people to not stack this stuff. This stuff is very, very, very high premium. And one 10th ounce coin is way better deal than this. In fact, if I wanted to buy this, I could get 2 of these or pretty much 1 of these from Liberty right now. So this is 3.11 grams or whatever, and this is just 1 gram. So I'm getting way more platinum for not too much more money, and I stay away from the 1 gram bars. As far as bars are concerned, there's only 2 sizes. Well, relatively speaking, there's only 2 sizes I recommend to people: 20 gram and 1 ounce. The 20 grams, not too much more premium than the 1 ounce. So if you don't have 1,000, but you have $600 or $700 to spend, and you want that 20 gram, just get that 20 gram if that's what you want. But for the most part, 20 gram and 1 ounces. Now, larger bars, 5, 10 kilos, stuff like that, that's cool and all fine and dandy, but realistically, you're really kind of hurting yourself a little bit because the premiums there are pretty much matched up, if not maybe sometimes a little more than the 1 ounce version. And those bars are much harder to divide by. So 1 ounce and 20 gram bars are your best and safest bet, in my opinion. Let's see, coins A to Z. It would only create inflation if actual excess currency was put into circulation. So a nominal value of $200 on a coin itself doesn't necessarily mean anything in terms of inflationary pressure. Okay, coins A to Z, but let me ask you this. If they were selling it for spot at like let's say silver was $24 an ounce, and if they were selling silver coins with $200 printed on it, and the coin was only worth, what, $192? You only paid $192 for the coin, and then you went and bought $200 worth of goods with a coin that you paid $192 for. You essentially pulled $8 out of thin air, which is kind of like inflation, I guess. I think. I don't know. It's a very interesting idea, printing a higher dollar amount than the metal that it's worth. I guess that's how we used to do it way back in the day. Maybe, right? Maybe silver was worth less than these like dollars and stuff, right? I don't really know. Like this peace dollar, right? This is a 1924. Was silver worth what, $1 per ounce or whatever this is? What is it? 75% of an ounce. So maybe 75 cents or whatever the math is. Was silver worth more or less, right? Or the same? Was it just tied to this dollar? Is that how it worked? I don't know. But if this said, like if this was worth $1 in silver, well, it is worth more than the dollar now. But if silver went to below $1 an ounce, but this says $1 on it, doesn't that kind of create inflation? I don't know. The weather here sucks. It's raining and it's like 40. Oh man, rain time. I'm sorry to hear that, bud. Sorry to hear that. That does suck, being cold and rainy. No one ever likes that. Over here in Georgia, though, it's actually pretty decent around here. I think we're gonna hit 80 degrees either tonight or tomorrow, or today or tomorrow. So that'll be nice and warm. Maybe even a little too warm. But I don't think we expect to have any rain this week over here in Georgia, but you never know what can happen. I know you're in a different part of the country, and it typically rains there a lot, especially being on the coast and whatnot, but sorry to hear that. Your weather is not good today. In your old videos, you love them. Yeah, I know I did, you know. Ren Time, you've been watching my channel. Thank you for doing that, bud. But I did buy, you know, I was obsessed with getting one of all the different 1 gram bars. But if I'm being honest with you, Ren Time, that's kind of a mistake that I really should make a video talking about that. Like a newer video. That's really a mistake I made. I was trying to grow my YouTube channel so much that's one of the mistakes I think I made. I think when I used to have a lot of platinum. But then when my budget was kind of slimming up a bit, I justified buying the 1 gram bars because it gave me something new to showcase on my channel. And I was like, well, I can't buy a 1 ounce coin right now, or really too much platinum right now, but I can buy a 1 gram bar and just say, hey, you know, I want to have one of each 1 gram bar and blah, 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 blah. Coming back around, I am focusing much more on stacking, right? So that's why I'm buying the same stuff. It's boring for the channel, so to speak. It's boring to just constantly see koala bears and kookaburras, and it's the same design, and nothing new gets added. But I'm trying to focus more on stacking than I am growing my channel at this point. So that's what I think. But that really was a mistake I kind of made back in the day, was buying those 1 gram bars and whatnot. You should record a video on bars for beginners. Yeah, I really should. I really should. That'd be a good one. That'd be a really good one. Don't buy grams of anything. Yeah, Shadow Work. I kind of agree. Ren Time can't afford anything bigger in gold. Well, you'll get there, bud. You'll get there. You really, really will. I know you will. But yeah, grams are really kind of hard justification in my mind. Once I start stacking gold a little bit, when the price cools off, I'll probably start getting the 1/10 ounces. I think that's where I'm most comfortable with, premium wise. I don't think they're too bad. Obviously, people will tell me, you know, don't even get that. That's bad, but I'm comfortable with it, and that's really at the end of the day what you're most comfortable with. Realistically, the small pieces I've been able to get premium out of it, right? If I sold this 1 gram bar of platinum, my LCS might give me spot, but I bet you I could list this on Reddit or on Facebook or even eBay for $55 or whatever, and it would sell for $55, which is way above premium or way above its actual value in platinum. So there's ways to do it, especially with the internet, but you just have to be willing to do that. So you just got to keep that in mind, Ren. If you're going to go 1 gram bars, keep that in mind that you're going to have to sell it online most likely. You're not going to want to sell that at an LCS or a local coin store or something like that. I don't get it, but everyone wants Silver Eagles. 1 ounce, 999 rounds, little to no premium as where Silver Eagles. Yeah. I don't really get it either. I don't even have any Silver Eagles, believe it or not. I just have silver rounds in my silver stack. I've got junk silver. I do like that. Quarters, dimes, halves, stuff like that. But I don't have any Silver Eagles right now. Max 1/10 ounce only on rare occasions. I usually get the 1/20th ounce in gold. Well, actually, Ren, have you looked at, for premium's sake, have you looked at the 1/25th ounce Philharmonic? The premiums on those, I think, are a little bit better than the 1 gram bars, Ren. So if you want to go with gold, and the thing about the Philharmonic is it's a coin, you know, it's low mintage. Let's see what the price currently is. So the premium right now from Bold Precious Metals on eBay for the 1/25th ounce. Oh, wait, no. No. That was wrong. They have the listing wrong. Okay, so it looks like it's about a 41% premium from Money Metals Exchange for the 1/25th ounce. And then when we go to gold bars, and we look at the weight, and we go to grams, let's see what the lowest premium is. Well, actually 12% premium isn't bad per se. Wow. I thought the premiums were a lot higher, but I guess in gold, the premiums, 12%, that's not bad at all, man. You know what? Never mind, Ren. 1 gram gold is not bad premium whatsoever. All right. I think I lost y'all there for a second, but I think we're back. I think I lost you for a second, but I think we're back. All right. So, very true, Coins A to Z. 1 grams ain't so bad as long as that's not all you buy. Yeah, that's very true. And also, yeah, Ren, I didn't realize 1 gram bars of gold could be found for such low premiums. If you're looking at 12% on a gram, that's really not that bad, man. I mean, when you're looking at, yeah, 12.5% from bullion exchanges, you know, 13.75% on eBay. Let's take a look on bullion exchanges, or not bullion exchanges, eBay, or goodness, Fine Bullion, and see what a 1 ounce premium The lowest 1 ounce premium right now is, well, bullion exchanges has 0.39%. So yeah, but so you couldn't get close to spot if you can get 1 ounce, but if you can only get 1 gram and it's only 12 to 13%, that's not too bad, Ren. That's not too bad. In the platinum world, though, I'll tell y'all. Let's see. Let's take a look at platinum as well. Platinum bars. Let's see what the lowest premium 1 gram is. It's gonna be high. I know it. Yeah, 50% premium. Looks like Camp Squeeze from Aiden Coins. 50%, that's just way too much. Way too much. 52% premium, especially when these little kookaburras right now are about 25% premium. Platinum always has a higher premium, but 50%, I mean, that's just insane. So yeah, so I tell people to stay away from the 1 gram platinum bars. But Ren, if you can find good deals on 1 gram gold, that's perfectly fine. 12% is not bad at all. If you see a 12% increase in spot price, you've already just broke even. So that is what it is. 1 gram platinum, I only get it on occasion. Yeah, nothing really wrong with it as long as you keep that in your mind, Ren, that you're going to have to sell that on eBay or on an online marketplace. You're not going to be able to sell that to an LCS. And unless you have like maybe a friend, if you're lucky, you're probably not going to be able to sell it to them. So you're going to have to sell online on eBay or some other outlet to get your true premium back out of this kind of stuff. But that's just what I think personally. All right, we got 37 people watching. Thanks so much. Hit the 3 dots up here in the top right corner for the like button, or just hold the screen with your finger to hit the like button. If you're on a computer, just hit it down below the video. Thanks so much. All right. I think I lost y'all there for a second, but I want to see if I missed anything. If I missed anybody's comment, I'm sorry. Just drop it again, and I'll try to get back to it. I don't get it, but everyone wants silver eagle. Yep. Lee Hale said, "You're anything but boring. Educational channel." Well, thank you, Lee Hale. I appreciate that a whole bunch. That's the kind of stuff that keeps me going, really, is when y'all give me such encouraging comments like that. That really kind of helps me out a whole bunch to keep on doing what I'm doing. And I try to post some good quality content. I know not all my videos are going to be just top tier, right? Sometimes my videos don't get as many views, and that's kind of a disappointment. But nonetheless, I try to do my best. And when y'all let me know that, you know, it's educational and informative and y'all enjoy it, that means a whole lot to me. So I appreciate that for sure. All right. PT or gold. And because I'm 14, I don't have as many options. Yeah, that makes sense, Ren. That makes sense. Lee, my logic is eagles are the only silver worth any premium. Yeah, that's very true. Eagles are money made of silver. Everything is silver waiting to be turned into money. Yep. I've not seen them. Okay, Ren, okay. I'm not a fan of silver eagles, though I own some. A few years ago, I sold 100 ounces of original orange cap tube. Wow, of 86 ASCs. Yes, those were purchased in 1986. Wow, incredible, Coins A to Z. That's very cool that you were able to make out some money on that sale for sure. 12% not bad, nice find. Yep, indeed. Is bullion exchanges the cheapest? That's what I see on fine bullion prices. Ren, for gold, for the 1/10 ounce gold you were talking about, or the 1 gram, excuse me. That's what I'm finding is the cheapest. Is the bullion exchanges. They've got 1 gram gold bars for currently $82.09. About $9 over spot. That's not bad at all, man. Solid deal. $82.15 for a check. $85.57. Now they do have minimum shipping of $1.99, but if you can swing it, you can swing it. Hey, Pablo Escobar, welcome to the live stream. Thanks so much for joining. What are we looking at here? Well, we're looking at a silver maple leaf, a platinum American Eagle, and a gold Mexican pesos, or dos pesos. So that's what we got in view for y'all right now. And that's what we're looking at. Pablo Escobar, maybe you know a little bit about the pesos, given your name. Not quite sure, but perhaps you do. I'm sure Pablo Escobar has lots and lots of pesos. Probably. But who really knows? But anyways, hey, A Blue Light. Wow, what a name, man. Thanks for joining the live stream and thanks for hitting that like button. I appreciate that greatly, my friend. Oh man, we got TXD in the chat. Wow, we're getting some people in here. We are getting some people. Matthew Crustlife, welcome to the live stream, Matthew. Thanks so much for joining. Buy platinum, yes indeed. Hey, Amir Khan. Well, how's it going, A? Welcome to the live stream. Let me see here. TXD said, hi, do you have any gold maples? Nope, don't have any gold maples, unfortunately. I'm mainly a platinum stacker, so most of what you see on my channel is platinum. But I do showcase a little bit of gold and silver every now and then. As you can see here, got some gold, got some silver to show y'all. And that's what's going on. Matthew Crustlife dropping those platinum eagles in the chat. Thanks so much, Matthew, for supporting me with them platinum eagles. 100. People just hitting that heart button. All right. Buy platinum for sure. All right. Lee Hale said, I was at a live auction many years ago. No category. They didn't realize they were selling a 1 ounce platinum eagle. Guess who got for silver melt? Oops. Oh, wow. Incredible, Lee Hale. You got a platinum eagle for the silver price? That's crazy. That is crazy. Hey, Sirhat 025 Kaya. Do I have any gold deer coins? Nope. Don't have any gold deer coins, unfortunately. Let me know what that even is. What is a deer coin, Sirhat? I'm kind of curious now that you mentioned something about gold deer coins. Are you just talking about gold coins with like a deer on it? Is that what you're trying to see here? No BS. Wow, Lee Hale, that's incredible. That is incredible. But yeah, are you talking about gold coins with a deer on it? Just a generic gold coin with a deer? Or are you talking about something specific, Sirhat? Let me know in the chat. Let's see here. Beautiful maples are the way to go. Well, thank you, TXD. I appreciate it. Maples are very, very beautiful coins. And luckily, they got rid of their milking issue they were having in the mid to late 2000s. So that's pretty cool that their new coins hopefully won't have that milk spot issue that they used to be dreaded with. My goal is to get my dividends to buy 1/10 ounce platinum monthly. Well, that's solid. That'd be a solid place to be, Ren, for sure. If you can get 1/10 ounce platinum monthly, that makes it out to 1.2 ounces per year. And then after 10 years, when you're like in your mid-20s or something, you'll have like 15 ounces of platinum, which would be absolutely insane, Ren. Absolutely insane. Hey, I love the coin word. Well, thank you, A Blue Light. I appreciate you stopping by and hitting that like button. Thank you so much, bud. I really do appreciate it. Really helps out the channel quite a bit. All right, Shadow Work. I've only been stacking platinum or precious metals since 01 or 21 and platinum since 22. Wow, Shadow Work. That's not a long time to be stacking for sure. That's not a long time, but you know, some people have just started stacking today, right? I mean, I see it all the time. Hey, just starting to get into precious metals. What do you think? I'm like, wow, it's amazing how many new stackers start up each day. Sorry, I had to take a little water break there. But I can get 1 gram of gold a month. Very nice, Ren time. And actually, Ren, you know what I really like? You know what I just thought of? 1 gram of gold being about 80 bucks and 1/10 ounce platinum being about 120. Just save your money. Save that 200 bucks so you can get free shipping from a dealer if you find a deal like that bullion exchanges price. And just get both, right? Get the platinum, get the gold, and you're set for the month. Gold grams are not a good deal on eBay. I know you love eBay. I'm a big eBay backer too, so I get it. But gold grams on eBay typically aren't very good deals. So if you find a deal at a dealer and they also have a reasonable price on platinum, it might be worth looking at just getting both from that dealer. All right, so TXD said, would you ever consider stacking other platinum group metals like iridium or rhodium? Yes, I would if the price were right, TXD. Unfortunately, my state, the only platinum group metal that my current United States does not charge tax on is platinum in and of itself, okay? So sales tax gets charged if I buy rhodium or if I buy palladium. And can you imagine sales tax on rhodium? The average sales tax in my state is about 6, 7, 8% on all purchases. So imagine paying 7% on $5,000 piece of rhodium. Yeah, not going to do it. So unfortunately for me on the platinum group metals, if I'm going to buy something outside of platinum, I really got to wait until a private sale can occur, cash to buyer, off the books, whatever, to really avoid that sales tax burden. And so that's my view on other platinum group metals personally. Phil Nader, welcome to the live stream. Thanks so much for joining. I appreciate you being here, my friend. How much is a silver leaf worth? Are you talking about one of these silver platinum? There we go, Coins A to Z. I'm already getting the colors mixed up. Are you talking about this silver maple leaf? Is that what you're talking about? This coin, I'd say, is probably worth about 25, 26 bucks at the very least. It's a backdated coin, substantially backdated. It's about a 24-year-old coin, and these old Lizzie coins are getting more and more harder to come by. But I think that, I could probably fetch $25, $26 for that silver ounce right there. Probably pretty easily. All right. Let's see here. Hey, Blue Light, posting up the yellow and the green fella. Well, thank you. That's some interesting emojis you're using there. Ren Time, I've been stacking longer than shadow work. Wow, Ren Time, and you're so young, man. You are so young. Oh, man, we got Platinum Gnome in the live stream. We got Platinum Gnome in the building. Welcome, Platinum Gnome. I appreciate you stopping by and checking out the live stream today, bud. I started in 2014 for the price of a current half ounce of gold. I was getting an ounce of gold eagle. Wow, incredible, Platinum Gnome. Hopefully you bought some gold at that point too, because your gold would probably be worth more than platinum right now. But hopefully you also held on to that platinum, because we expect prices to reach that point again, my friend. That's obviously my opinion, not financial advice. But nonetheless, that's pretty cool. You got a 2014 in 2014. Phil Nader says he only got 2 silver buffaloes. Well, hey, that's 2 more than like 99% of the population, Phil Nader. So you're doing all right in my opinion, my friend. But you can always stack more and keep on stacking. What's your account name in eBay? So I don't actually sell on eBay, A Blue Light. I don't actually sell on eBay. I just like buying on eBay. So I'm a big eBay buyer, but I'm not a big eBay seller. I do sell occasionally on Reddit, PMs for sale, RPMs for sale. But I don't use my Platinum Beast name, and I don't like to give out my name, because on Reddit, I actually give out my name and address to people that I make transactions with. So I like to remain anonymous as possible, as far as that is concerned. But maybe I'll open up an eBay account one day. Who knows? Who really knows? All right. I wouldn't buy any stocks now inflated. Yeah, they are pretty inflated. They are. Solid advice, said TXD. Matthew, time in the market beats timing the market. Yeah, that's very true, TXD. That's very true. Time in the market beats timing the market. That's great. That is a great quote, TXD. Do you mind if I completely steal that from you and maybe use it in a video or something? Because that quote, is that even an original quote, or did you get that from somewhere? Because that's solid, man. I got to write that down. Time in market beats timing the market. Can I just completely steal that quote, TXD? Let me know. I won't use it unless you let me know. How about that? All right. Nice, Ren. That's actually how I got into PMs. I sold all my stocks in 2021 and shifted into metals. Solid, Shadow Work. That's pretty cool. That's not a bad approach. And the government definitely can't really keep an eye on that as closely, which is nice. TXD, I think it's an interesting dilemma between buying precious metal contracts or taking physical delivery. Yeah, I don't get into the paper stuff really, TXD. It is interesting though, for sure. They say there's more paper contracts than actual physical metal. So it would be interesting to see if everyone tried to take delivery on that. But I just stay away from that kind of stuff. But it is interesting to think about for sure. And an interesting dilemma. I agree with you wholeheartedly. Coins A to Z said, I don't pay any taxes on eBay. I applied for eBay resale exemption years ago and have never paid taxes on eBay. Saves me a lot of money, especially since my state has one of the highest sales tax. So you don't pay. So wait a minute. You don't pay sales tax, Coins A to Z? You got some kind of tax exemption? Oh. So you applied as a bullion dealer, is probably what happened. So that when you buy merchandise, you don't pay sales tax. But wait a minute. You have to collect sales tax if you were to ever sell on eBay, right? But I guess if you're just a stacker, you can just buy and just never sell. But I would think that you'd have to prove some type of sales to keep that sales tax exemption active. Let me know how that works, Coins A to Z, because I actually have a business, not in bullion, but I have a business and I have a tax exempt resale tax exempt exemption on my EIN, but that's only for specific things. I don't think I could buy bullion because I don't resale it like that. So I don't think I could get that for tax free. But that is pretty interesting. Great to hear all the enthusiasm. I wish you guys were in my coin club. We're a bunch of old men. Oops, time for my dinner. My wife is calling me back soon. No worries, Lee Hale. Thanks for joining the live stream. I appreciate it so much, my friend. So very much. We got 18 likes right now. We got about 19 people watching, so we're dropping off a little bit. I'm sure other people are starting up live streams for themselves and whatnot, but we'll keep it rolling. Maybe we'll finish at 2 hours flat. We got about 4 minutes left, so maybe we'll keep it rolling until 2 hours hits, unless we get another boost in viewers or something like that. But regardless, how do you tell if it's real on eBay? Well, Fillinator, platinum is extremely difficult to fake. Another way I love doing eBay is I check the dealer, right? If it's like Texas Coin and Bullion and they have a logo and everything on their eBay store checks out as far as reviews, as far as the description. If the description just says platinum coin, that's kind of sketchy. But if it says 1 ounce platinum coin, this was purchased by a customer who came into our store, blah, 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 blah. They write a whole story about it. Scammers typically aren't doing that kind of stuff. So I'm not too weary about it, but I definitely do take a closer look at who's selling it and what it's selling for and all that kind of stuff. So you just got to do your due diligence on eBay to protect yourself, to make sure you're not buying fake stuff. But typically platinum isn't faked. Yes, there have been fake platinum in the past, but silver is much more faked and gold is much more faked because there's just a larger market for that. And if a scammer really wants to scam, they're going to go after what's the largest market, right? Just kind of makes sense. Do you have black people? I'm not quite sure what you mean by that, Blue Dino, but welcome to the live stream. Interesting comment. Blue Dino said, how can I buy real gold? All people rolls eyes. Well, I don't know where y'all are going with this. Did somebody post something a little controversial in the chat? I apologize if they did. You keep your eBay store name separate from your YouTube channel identity. Oh, very nice, Coins A to V. Very nice. That's very smart to protect yourself like that. That's what I do on Reddit too. TXD, there's a couple hundred people that think paper ounce is theirs. Yeah, they do. They do indeed. They do indeed. Platinum Gnome. I actually have most of that gold. Have 15 ounces. I traded some for a proof Palladium Eagle and cash to buy a SIG AK-47. Well, that's not a bad trade, Platinum Gnome. That's actually pretty epic, if I'm being honest. That's pretty cool. Shadow work, all people, yep. How can I buy real gold? Well, Blue Dino, there's lots of online dealers. You might want to check out to see if there's any local coin shops in your area. They're always good to make relationships with and buying and selling. And yeah, that would be my advice on how you can buy real gold. Coins A to Z said, you don't need to actually have sales in order to maintain the resale tax exemption. You just have to file for sales for that business name annually. No sales, no taxes owed. Huh. Ah, interesting. Very, very interesting. Huh. I wonder. Okay, well, the government is very, very, their sales tax stuff, nobody ever checks any of that stuff. So I'm not too worried about it. But as far as getting that sales tax exemption, when you make a purchase that is sales tax exempt, Coins A to Z, does that not, does whoever you're buying it from, like eBay or whatever, do they not report that to the state of California that you made that purchase? And then when you don't then resale it, you just hold on to it. The state of California really just lets you do that. They don't, I would think of all the states, they'd be the one that'd be on top of that. Like, hey man, you're just buying, you're not selling here. So we're going to take this away from you. But if they don't, hey, more power to you, man. More power to you. Blue Dino, stop trolling you. Well, I don't even know what's going on here, y'all. Y'all are getting real interesting. Can you answer my gold question? Scroll up a little bit. Okay, Ren Time, sorry about that. Sorry I missed it. Our gold 120 ounce worth it. They have better designs. Ooh, I'll take a look. I'll take a look for you, Ren Time. I'll take a look on Fine Bullion and I'll tell you whether or not I think it is. I have seen those coins and they are interesting, that's for sure. Well, let's see what the premiums are on gold 1/20th ounces. Because Perth Mint likes to put those out in the Lunar Series and stuff. And I've always been fancied by that. But I haven't picked up any myself. So let's see here. 0.05 ounce. We're looking at Canadian Gold Maple Leaf and a Mexican Libertad. Both over 50% premium. Yeah, no. And then we'll go with the 0.04 ounce. Philharmonic. Well, actually, Ren, here you go. Here. Oh, wait, no, that's still bold pressure million. Never mind. Well, I reckon, let's see if bold actually has, well, they do have the 1/25th ounce for 117.30. That's not too bad. I'm not seeing a lot of inventory available, Ren, on 1/20th ounce gold. Is that the question you were wanting me to reference? Was the 1/20th ounce gold? 50% premium, good Lord. Hey, Joshua Jones, welcome to the live stream. Thanks so much for joining us. Yeah, 50% premium. I stay away from anything like that. I see 50%. I'm like, I don't know about all that. You're getting into massive numismatic territory with that type of premium on any precious metals. But yeah, Ren, was that the question you were wanting me to answer? Was the 1/20th ounce? I'm not seeing a lot of inventory. They used to do the Lunar Series, but I'm not even seeing that, man. I'm not seeing that. Let me go to bullion deals, and let me just see what bullion deals, cheapest gold bullion, and let me see if there's maybe some more listings over there for you. So 0.05 ounce. All right, we are over 2 hours in the stream. Canadian Gold Maple, yeah, Mexican Libertad. I'm not seeing a whole lot, and the premiums are over 50%, so I'd stay away from that, Ren. You're much better off with those grams at about 12 to 13% over spot than you are the 1/20th ounce at 50% premium. So the 1/25th ounce is much more reasonable, Ren. It is. They have the Philharmonic. That's probably the most popular 1/25th ounce coin. I'll tell you the exact premium here in just a moment. But it looks like Bold Precious Metals has the cheapest price right now, currently at about $117.37, and that's about a 29.55% premium. Still higher than the 1 gram, just about double, but you do have a little bit more gold in there than a gram, and it's a coin, and it's a low mintage coin, so you have a little bit of numismatic value there, I think maybe, over a 1 gram bar. So I'll leave that up to you, bud. You are going to spend about 1/10 ounce premium, or 1/10 ounce. You'll spend about the same amount on a 1/25th ounce gold as you would a 1/10 ounce platinum. But gold is obviously more expensive right now, so that makes a lot of sense. And you know I like the little 1/25th ounce Philharmonics. I've got the platinum one here. And it looks like Bold Precious Metals is the exclusive dealer from the Austrian Mint. They really moved that over from APMEX. And unfortunately, Bold has just decided to gouge that like they're some big boss. But maybe they'll put that Philharmonic on sale at some point. But right now, the 1/25th ounce Philharmonic's an absolute robbery at 50 over spot. But the gold Philharmonic is a better price on Bold's website. Yeah, Rentime, nothing wrong with grams in your case, especially gold at 12, 13%. That's not a bad deal, in my own opinion, right? All right. We are getting all over the place with the chat. I'm sure I missed some people. I'm sorry about that, but thanks for commenting in the chat, everyone who has, and I'll try to keep up with it a little better. Maple grams have the lowest small coin premium. Okay, that's a good great suggestion, TX. Let's see what gold maples go for right now. Who has them for the lowest price? Gold maple leaves. Let's see here. 1 gram gold. Yeah, 17%. Okay, yeah, check that out, Ren. If you really want a coin, get the gram maple leaves. They're really popular, and I need to write that down. Yeah, 29% premium on the Philharmonics, Ren. The 1/25 ounce. The 1 gram gold maple leaves, though, are 17% premium. Right now, they're for sale from bullion exchanges and Aiden Coins and SD Bullion for the lowest prices. So definitely check that out. The 1 grams. From where? Okay, so Aiden Coins and Jewelry. I don't know if you've ever heard of them. They're kind of like a niche dealer, but they are legitimate. And they do have 1 gram maples for a price of $85.37. And they come in a nice little packaging. I think that's probably your best bet for the grams. You might spend $1 or $2 more, but it's a dated coin and it's very popular in the stacking community. Because those 1 gram bars that you get for low premiums are most likely going to be loose bars. You might get lucky and get it in an SA, but typically it's probably going to be loose. So the 1 gram maples are probably going to come in the original government packaging. So you might want to look at that. Jules, how you recommend I should start stacking platinum? Hey, Jules, welcome to the live stream. Thanks so much for joining. Be sure to hit that like button. How do I recommend you stacking platinum? I like the fractionals, man. You're going to get a lot of opinions on that. You're going to get a lot of haters on fractionals. But I love these low 1/10 ounces from the Perth Mint. And they're not too bad on premium right now. So I would suggest, depending on your budget, take a look at these. Take a look at the eBay listings from Liberty Coin. Both of them below 120. You can't beat it. You cannot beat it. If you have 1 ounce money, get 1 ounces by all means. If you've got thousands and thousands, or even just a grand right now to spend on platinum, get a 1 ounce coin or bar. That's going to be your best bet. But if you only have $100 or $200 maybe to spend or to dip your toes into it, take a look at those 1/10 ounce coins. Best premium at that price point. Platinum Gnome, sadly, all I've bought was Eagles. They cost me a small fortune, but my stack is all American. Hey, man, more power to you. A lot of people, Platinum Eagles, okay. So Platinum Eagles have the highest premium, but they're the most numismatic American bullion coin. Gold Eagles, nobody's paying anything for any specific date. Maybe there's one date in there they would, but realistically, all Gold Eagles, no matter their date, are about the same price. All Silver Eagles, no matter their date, are about the same price. Platinum Eagles vary greatly depending on the year and all kinds of stuff. So Platinum Eagles are very collectible. So Platinum Gnome, even though you might have paid quite the premium on them, I bet your stack is phenomenal, and I bet a lot of people would be jealous to see all those Eagles sprawled out on a table or something in front of them. Only several 100 for my budget. So yeah, so I would take a look at the 1/10 ounces, man. I really, really would. These little tiny Perth Mint coins, they can't be beat right now. It won't be that way forever, most likely. At some point, Liberty Coin's going to run out, and it'll be a while before they get the new ones in, probably. But yeah, take a look at these 1/10 ouncers, because I think the premium really can't be beat on them, and they're just the best deal, especially if you only have a few $100s or what have you. So maples are what I want for 1 grams. Yeah, Rent Time, take a look at those maples. Those are real popular in the stacking community. Much more popular than 1 gram bars in gold, and definitely worth taking a look at. Yeah, they're cheap as well. They are very cheap. I mean, the Canadian Mint really was smart in doing that, in creating those 1 ounce or those 1 gram coins. They knew they would be a popular choice amongst stackers, especially since gold is such a high price. Those coins have a date on them. They are sovereign minted coins. They come in government packaging. Overall, they're just solid deal for sure. I love them in silver. Yeah, I love the maple leaf in silver too, man. It's an awesome coin. Very cool for sure. Awesome addition to anybody's stack. All right. Jules, maybe quarter ounce. Yeah, you could look at the quarter ounce Eagles, Jules. They're not bad premium. Half ounce Eagles. If you can afford it, get a 20-gram bar, Jules. Actually, matter of fact, well, you said few hundred. Several hundred. So let me see what the lowest price 20-gram bar is, because that might be the largest platinum piece you can buy depending on your budget. But let me see here. 20 gram, 20 gram, 20 gram. Valcambi 20-gram bars at SD Bullion are currently $636.50. So if you can swing that, that's a 7% premium on a fractional bar. Oh, and they're out of stock. Never mind. Never mind on that. Let's see who else has it for sale. BGASC, but the premium is a bit steeper, so I'd stay away from that. So yeah, I'd look at quarter ounce or 1/10 ounce coins, Jules. Any thoughts on palladium? I'm staying away from it. They tax it in my state. It's hard for me to buy. I'm not so sure on the price and where it's going to go, so I stay away from palladium, Jules. In platinum lame. What's in platinum lame? The maple leafs are lame in platinum. Is that what you were saying, Ren Time? I think that's what you might have been saying. So expensive. Yeah, I don't really like the maples and platinum too much. They are a little bit higher price. I've never really understood why that is, but it is what it is. Yeah, like 500. Okay. So yeah, look at the 1/10 ouncers. You know, for about 230, you could get both the koala and the kookaburra, and I think that'd be a great starting point. You know, if you really wanted, you could get a quarter ounce. I think there's probably a 1/3 ounce you might be able to buy on eBay. Let me take a look real quick for you. 1/3 ounce platinum from the Perth Mint. They like putting out those 1/3 ounce coins, which is kind of an odd denomination, but pretty cool nonetheless, and I'd love to have some in my stack. It looks like the cheapest 1/3 ounce right now is about $372 plus $4 shipping, or $379. So that'd be a cool piece to have if you get that swordfish. Isn't it a swordfish? Or striped marlin, excuse me. If you can get the 1/3 ounce striped marlin, there's a few listings on eBay for it. That'd be a solid piece to add to your stack. All right, we are spending lots and lots of time on individual people. So let me try to scroll through this comments a little bit. Do I buy proof coins? So Austin Bartold, the only thing that would convince me to buy proof coins is if I found just a random date listing and I thought the price was good enough, I might buy proof coins, but I'd stick mostly to stacking. I'm not really a big numismatist, so I don't really focus too much on platinum or any proof coin really. I do have like my birth year and a proof eagle, I think, in silver, but I don't really focus too much on the numismatic side of things, as it were. All right, Toolie B, welcome to the live stream, my friend. Thanks so much for joining. Hey, everybody, be sure to hit the like button. It really helps me out a whole bunch. Got the 3 dots up here in the top right corner if you're on the phone, or you can just hold the screen with your finger and it will pop up. If you're on the computer, it's down below. Really appreciate y'all hitting that like button. Really helps me out a whole bunch. All right. So Toolie B said, I got one of the best collections right now. You won't believe it. What you got, Toolie B? Let me know in the chat. Tell me about it. What are some of the cool pieces in your stack? Thank you. You're welcome, Toolie B. You're welcome. But yeah, let me know what you got. What are some cool pieces? Do you have like the first year of the Eagle? Do you have some really, really old stuff? Do you have some really cool bars like Englehards? What you got? Let me know in the chat. All right, Lamar Avery, welcome to the live stream. Thanks so much for joining us today. I appreciate it, my friend. You said, I noticed platinum premiums are pretty high right now. I'm thinking demand has increased with the stacking community. I think so too, man. I think so too. And you can see how demand has increased by what the sovereign mints are offering. The Perth Mint 3 years ago decided to start doing kookaburras, and just last year decided to start doing little mini koalas. So I think they see that there's a market for it, so that can only possibly mean demand is rising, and hopefully we'll get more and more cool stuff coming from the mints as time goes on. All right. Shadowwork says, stacking silver taught me how to save. Started out buying coins when I could, then I started saving up for tubes. Now I'm saving up for summer doldrums to buy an ounce of AU. Very nice, Shadowwork, very nice. Yeah, it really kind of taught me a good bit about saving too. I've always been a big saver, investor, kind of money savvy person, if you will, for the most part. At least since my early 20s is when I really started to dive deep into how I can make myself better off financially. But yeah, it's really helped me save quite a bit too, honestly, if I'm being real honest. I do own one third ounce platinum coin, the humpback whale one. Very nice, Lamar. That's a hard coin to come by right now. I haven't seen that listed anywhere on any dealer websites or anything. The humpback coin is very rare. The bottlenose dolphin's available for a high premium, but I haven't seen the humpback in quite a while. So maybe we'll see it pop up on dealer inventories again if we're lucky. Who knows? Who knows what we might see pop up? All right. Lee Hale said, I'm back. Had to feed the beast. What's driving the cost of platinum, gold, and silver? Well, interest rates, man, is what I would say. There's a lot of different things, obviously. The two countries which platinum is mostly mined in, South Africa and Russia, have their own issues going on. So that's definitely harming the community quite a bit. But as far as what's driving the price, I really think interest rates. I think people are anticipating an interest rate drop. And so with that, people are going to start moving their money out of, U.S. bonds and stuff like that and into other asset forms that create them more wealth than, that 5.5% or whatever percent the U.S. government is giving people for their money right now. But that's just what I think, and that's just my opinion. I'm back, had to feed the beast. Yep. Shadow work. There used to be a precious metal channel called Shadow Stack. I don't know if he's still active, but your name reminds me of his. Yeah, I think I might remember that channel. Can't quite remember. There's so many stacking channels, so I try to check out as many as I can. Rentime, have to get off for a while, but thank you for the show. No problem, Rentime. Thanks for dropping by. I do appreciate it, my friend. I really, really do. And I appreciate everyone who's dropped by, but especially you, Ren. I know your channel's going to grow. I know you're going to do big things, man. I know it's coming. Just got to be patient. Just got to make those posts. Just got to get your content moving and blowing and going and rolling. But I'll send you an email, Rentime, on some tips for your channel, man. I really will. I'll think back to when I was growing my channel, and I'll send you a laundry list of stuff you can do. Because I really want to see you grow, man. I really want to take an interest in your channel and see you grow and see you do big things. Because I know you can, and I know you're a good kid, and you got a good head on your shoulders, and you're just a really good guy, man, for sure. Lamar Avery said the humpback was on eBay for $369 a few weeks ago. Yeah, I know. I saw that, man. I saw that. And I wish I picked one up, but I didn't. And I'm kind of bummed I didn't. Y'all got to run too. See y'all next stream. All right, Coins A to Z. See you later, bud. Thanks for joining us in the live stream. We're probably going to wrap it up here too pretty soon. But I appreciate everyone who stopped by today, for sure. Y'all are just something else. Y'all are awesome. Y'all are phenomenal. Thank y'all so much. But yeah, Lamar Avery, I'm going to keep an eye on that humpback whale. I got to get all the third ounce Perth Mint coins. I got to get the Marlin. I got to get the dolphin. I got to get the humpback whale. I'm definitely not going to pay any stupid premium that some people think they can get for those coins. But if they ever pop back up, maybe I'll snipe one. Who knows? Who knows what the future holds? I just don't see how they'll be able to pull it off unrealistically low interest rates for far too long. Reality has to sink in at some point. Yes, it does. And I think that's what everyone's banking on. At some point, the government's going to have to say, we have to cut this back. We can't keep giving money out. We can't keep driving inflation up. It's just not feasible. And I really think that's going to take a toll on the election come November. I don't get into politics on this channel. I don't really press who I'm voting for or whatever. But I really think that's going to be a big selling point on the election. I think that's going to be a big point of debate. And I think, it could go either way depending on which candidate wins. So who really knows what the future holds? But it's going to be an interesting year for sure in 2024. But all right, y'all. I'm getting kind of winded here. I'm getting kind of tired of streaming. We've been going for about 140 minutes, which is pretty solid in my opinion. I appreciate everyone who stopped by and chilled with us today and commented in the chat. Y'all are awesome. Y'all are really, really cool. I can't thank y'all enough for the support y'all have shown me over the growth of my channel. just do me that huge last solid favor if you haven't already. Just hit the like button for me. Hit the three dots up here in the right corner if you're on the cell phone, or just hold the screen and hit the like button on your way out. Again, I appreciate that more than anything, more than y'all know. And if you're on the computer, just hit it down below. It's just right below the video. Real easy to find and really helps me out a whole bunch. Lee Hale said, I'm done with the stock market in 2008, back into coins. Coin market is going to take off. I think so too, Lee Hale. I think so too. And I think especially platinum. Platinum will for sure. Great stream, Platinum Beast. Thank you, Shadow Work. I appreciate you being a loyal follower, a loyal member, and a loyal moderator of the channel. It really helps me out, and it really means a lot that you put so much time into coming into my live streams and watching my videos and all that good stuff, Shadow Work. So I can't thank you enough. You've been a just amazing Gold Beast member and everything like that. Thank you, Joshua Jones. I appreciate it. Be sure to subscribe, man. I don't know that I've seen you in any of my live streams, but be sure to subscribe. Come back and join us on the future live streams and chit-chat with us. We have a good time around here. We just love chilling and talking and hanging out and just having a good old time. So thank you for that. I do appreciate it. And I appreciate all of y'all. And I guess with all that being said, once again, hit the like button on your way out if you haven't already. And with all that being said, until next time, we will see all of y'all. So without further ado, until next time.